Welcome to another edition of Masks, Mats, and Mayhem. I am your host, Justin Harvey. You can find me on Twitter at JustinHarvey75. You can also email the show at mmmshow75@gmail.com. These are my two cohorts / co-hosts. Their names are... What's the ugly one's name?
That would be
Casey.
Oh, his mouth's full. I'm sorry.
It's National Donut Day. I'm on number 2 so
It
far.
is National Donut Day.
It wasn't full of a donut.
For our 10th episode anniversary, we're having donuts on National Donut Day. So
And it's all us. So introduce
choose
yourself,
and woos.
buddy.
Choose and woos.
Woo! Woo! I'm Byron Turk at Byron Fever on various social media platforms. Find me there and like all my stuff.
Don't go to his Instagram. Don't do it.
Go to my
Don't
Instagram.
go to his Instagram. Save yourself
Like
trouble.
all of my selfies. Hashtag Billy Fever. Look at all my pictures of my cat.
And it's me. It's that CASEY because we like you.
Aw,
At
that's
Lucha
cute.
Gringo. You can call me Mr. Nielsen, not to be confused with Pippi Longstocking's monkey that has the same name.
Is that your new gimmick? Because I saw you're trying to hand out new gimmicks for people, right? I know you got
Yeah.
urban gimmick. And
I'm going to be
J-Man
Mr.
and-
Nielsen. I'm going to wear my sunglasses all the time like Mr. Hughes and have narcolepsy and fall asleep whenever Byron talks.
Wait, if you give out everyone else's gimmick, don't we get to give out yours?
No, because you guys will be dicks and give me like
Holy
some kind of
shit.
exotico gimmick.
Byron, that's your third fucking donut.
Yeah, but the first one
The
since the
podcast
podcast
just started. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
The count starts over.
You're
You
a
press record.
Fat man. No, I pushed record for a while. The music was playing. You were already. That was when you
Dude,
got your second
you
one.
have eaten 2 donuts in 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
Yeah.
This is the fattest podcast out there. This is. I don't know. This is. Ooh, I
hey.
got chocolate on my finger.
Dude,
Okay.
I'm eating a donut and drinking a Slurpee, and I cannot be happier right now. Actually, I could.
We do have a lot to talk about today besides just eating donuts and chews and woos. Woo!
Yeah, we got some cool shit, dude.
Shout out to Donuts.
We got another great episode of Lucha Underground to talk about, which, man, I have a poll running right now about what you think is the best hour-long cult show on TV right now between Game of Thrones, Preacher, Orphan Black, and Lucha Underground. And Lucha Underground is leading by like 93% or something. Then again, a lot of people who follow me on Twitter are probably Lucha Underground fans. But I follow a lot of clone clubbers and, you know, a lot of Preacher fans and stuff too. So there should be a decent ratio in there. But man, Lucha Underground right now is like hitting its freaking stride. I think you're seeing right now, this is the stuff that down the line people are going to be talking about. Like, look, season 1 was, you know, enough to get everyone excited about the fact that there was a cool new product out there, but they did not really hit their stride until right now in season, like the middle of season 2, I think is the stuff that will be the stuff of legend to a lot of people for a long time. And season 3, like we've seen some of the stuff that goes down for season 3 and it'll blow your damn mind. I think that's going to be the one that really puts it over the top where people are just like, damn, we were stupid for not watching.
Well, season 1, half of it, they're A, trying to figure out what they were doing, and B, still trying to get their guys across the border, you know? Like half of...
Is it rude to chew while Byron's talking?
Oh, is it good for him to drink fucking whiskey-laced coffee at... Oh, it's 11 o'clock.
Is it good to drink whiskey with an Irish coffee? What are you, racist? You don't like Irish people?
I think
and their
calling it an
coffee?
Irish coffee is fucking racist, first of
No.
all. That's like trying to say all Irish people drink.
Yeah, I'm not using an Irish whiskey.
Okay.
Yeah, what are you? You should be drinking
Bullet.
a Bushmills,
Should be drinking a Slurpee like me, son.
son of a bitch.
I got sort of not yelled at, but sternly talked to on our show because I had the wrong whiskey in the house. I had Jameson, and I was supposed to have Bushmills.
Yeah. You are supposed to have fucking Bushmills. Do you know what my grandmother would do to you if you walked in the house with a bottle of J-Mo?
I don't, but I
She
learned
would
my
slap
lesson.
the shit out of you with a Protestant Bible. That's what she would
I
do.
learned my lesson.
Jesus Christ.
Slunching.
It's there's a lot to learn when you're graduating from school and you're gonna work as a PA on your first set, and there's all sorts of like etiquette and stuff to learn.
You're a goddamn ginger. You're supposed to know what kind of whiskey to drink. You son
And
of
you
a
went
bitch.
to
can't walk around with
a
red
total
hair.
party school.
There's a lot to learn. There's
And don't get me wrong, there's a time and a place for Jameson, like, you know, in the basement of a Catholic church when you're playing bingo. Wow. There's time and a place for it, but
Bingo? Who's bingo?
Oh my God. Listen, anyway, what I was saying about Lucha Underground is, people, if you're listening to this show, you're probably already fans of Lucha Underground. But if not, it is not too late to get on board. I know a lot of my friends are like MMA fans, and maybe they're listening to this because they're MMA fans or something. But please, it is not too late to get on board. You will not regret it. This is like when I picked up on Breaking Bad, was probably season 2 or 3, and then I went back and watched it. You can watch this stuff on iTunes. Hopefully they get on Hulu or Netflix or something too, because I think that'll really make a huge difference going forward. But it's not too late to get on board to something special, to be on the ground floor. I still consider this the ground floor, especially TV-wise.
Oh, it is. They aren't so completely set up with how they're going to run over, how they want to run in the long term. You know,
And if you don't do it now, you're going to want to binge later. And it's like, it's going to take a lot more effort later. Like, get on board now, because the Lucha train is still kind of at the station, but clearly it's a luxury liner, and anybody who's already on board has got a better seat than you. So jump on board now while you still can.
I've got a fucking great seat, front row.
Shut up.
That's true. That's true.
Byron's sad because Byron's not coming to the taping.
I had a few people who combated your theory of who got the most camera time out of the Lucha clique, and a lot of people still think it's you. But who do you think? Byron wasn't here for that. Who do you think it is, Byron?
Who gets the most? Well, I think it's our buddy Vic.
I said Johnny, dude.
Well, here's the thing. I think it's Vic, but I'm kind of combining both Vics who sit in the front row.
Oh, come on.
So
that's cheating.
Belated happy birthday to one of them. No, it's Casey gets a lot because he's just so tall, and he's also so white that he stands out.
I think that's what it is. Casey might not get the most. Like, I feel like Johnny or Vic probably does get the most, but I think that his shading or skin tone may help him, but I think I think Casey's more memorable. And it's also the fact that he looks like, Home Alone or the Scream mask whenever you see him on TV, and he's just like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is very jarring whenever they show Casey on screen. I usually, if I'm standing, I'll take a half step back.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
Right here, guys.
It's dark in the temple, though, so I have camouflage. You don't see me too often.
No,
I kind of blend in.
But that's also why they get all the Terminator claps wrong, because they don't know to see you and watch how you're clapping and to do the same thing.
Start doing that. The rhythm. I just
they follow Casey over here.
You don't want to get the clap from me. You want to get it from Justin. Just get the clap from Justin.
Get the clap from Justin.
I try to clap loud. What happens is I don't go on Saturdays very much, and bad habits get established on a Saturday, and then I show up on Sunday, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
You're already two tapings in the bag by that point.
clap nonsense that you guys are doing. Oh.
I hopefully got tickets for the tapings this weekend. Who the fuck knows?
You know what we should do? We should talk to Vampiro about that. Maybe when he hypes up the crowd, he could bring you in and just delete everyone.
Listen. I love Vamp. I love Vamp for a lot of things, but let's not lose the fact that he is Canadian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be like, I need you to clap like this motherfucker right here, brother.
I mean, I would trust Vampiro with my kids to walk them across the street or to keep them safe in the mean streets of Toronto or something. But I don't know if I would trust him to start the claps.
No, he would.
Cheers, he could start those.
He would bring you in for a little quick tutorial on how to clap in rhythm.
Now, speaking of Canadians, I'm just going to completely segue away from this because there's no help for the temple.
We got 45 more minutes.
There's no help for the temple. Let's face it. The rhythm of the temple is just going to be what it is. I'm glad that chants, I feel like at this part of TV right now, chants are getting over better on TV. Like, you can feel that the audience has gotten it better. They're more in unison with a lot of the chants. Mm-hmm. Because before, there was a lot of stuff that was just during the ring entrances, and you would listen to matches in the first season and even in the first half of this season, and it's a lot more quiet, and people are watching instead of cheering their guts out the whole time. But I can guarantee you this, people, you keep watching this show, it will be deafening through entire matches for some of this stuff coming up.
And now people are backing up my fucked up chants, which is awesome.
Yeah, there's some good ones.
Yeah.
But speaking of Canadians...
There.
Is it too soon to talk about Taya in a podcast?
It's always too soon.
It's a day that starts with a T.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. What the fuck?
Well, I'm fine with Taya Friday.
Have some more Irish coffee, bro.
I'm on East Coast time.
So, Byron, do you have an issue with me tweeting at Taya all the time? Is this a problem for you? I'm just wondering.
No. It's just you were late here and you're giving us an excuse, and I was just busting your balls saying Casey was watching you currently like her tweets instead of drive here.
Okay.
Which is probably what was happening. I was just guessing.
Yeah, we have notifications on all of Justin's stuff, so yeah.
You know, it's possible. I might have checked out a couple of Ty's tweets today, but they're all half of Lucha Underground is not around right now. Where are they? Wait. Oh, Byron's.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We're
Byron.
doing some aerodynamic testing on this podcast today.
Oh, and it's also 1,000 fucking degrees, and we have to turn off the air conditioner.
It's 76 degrees right now.
But your air conditioner's so damn loud.
It is. I feel like I'm inside one of your fake tornadoes on that fake show that you're on.
I turned it off with my phone. The fake show I was on, I just got Instagram tagged by someone who watches the show all the time. There was recently a marathon of Storm Chasers, and this person took a picture of her TV.
Of you on it?
With me.
But you're like 14 in that show, aren't you? How old were you when you did that?
I started storm chasing when I was 25. Which,
so
let's just say it wasn't that long
20
ago.
years ago?
Yeah.
It was.
Wait, how old are you? You're younger than me?
He's the oldest member of the podcast by far.
He's like 45, right?
I'm younger than
46.
I'm younger than all of you guys.
Jesus.
That sounds like
you
bullshit.
don't look it.
Because it really sounds like you're fucking outvoted right now is what it sounds like.
But you don't vote on that. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I got a Storm Chaser fan actually posted a picture of me on Storm Chasers this past week, which is cool because it's been, I would say, a long time. About 6 years since the last time I did that.
This does relate to Lucha Underground Wrestling or mixed martial arts in some fashion, right?
Yes, because when Casey was talking about it, he mentioned
fans.
when Casey was talking about it, he mentioned Storm. So I'm segueing from his to talking about just me.
Right.
No, I see. You should segue to talk about my favorite Lance Storm.
I was trying to segue to talking about Lucha World Cup.
Here's another thing.
I've got the
I was
lineup.
going to try to segue to that. I was going to ask you if the Human Tornado has a spot in it.
No, see, we were talking about storms.
This was Byron's entire point. He was going to tell us this long, convoluted story about storm chasing to put himself over to get to a human tornado joke to lead us into talking about Lucha World Cup.
He's so full of shit. The easy transition is a tornado is a kind of storm. A Lance Storm graduate is in the Lucha World Cup women's tournament. Suck it, Byron.
That's too easy.
Oh, come on.
Shout out to Lance Storm.
Love Lance Storm. So,
Fuck, I lost my lineup because I was looking up pictures of Dumb Donald to show how it looked like Killshot. Okay, here we go.
I love Killshot, guys. I get some hate from some people for loving Killshot, but I think
People
Killshot's
in
the
this
best. I want a
room.
Killshot mask, too, so...
Yeah, it's funny because Justin will play the brother card and say Killshot's the man and he has to support him, but he doesn't say a damn thing about Puma.
Who? Huma?
Puma.
Huma?
Puma.
Who?
Casey. We're doing a show.
Oh, I'm getting the
He's getting his research
I'm
back.
stealing my lineup from Cubs fan, god damn it.
See, and people wonder why I take notes and why I have notes for this show.
Delicious Slurpee. Okay, let's go on to the World Cup, bros.
Yeah, let's talk about the World Cup so we can get into this episode, too.
What is
There's
the
a lot
World
of good
Cup?
stuff about this episode I want to talk about. But half of the Lucha Underground talent are not in Los Angeles. There's no tapings this weekend because a lot of them are participating in the Lucha World Cup. I saw even Dario was tweeting out pictures from down there with the brass, so...
Oh, Dario.
Yeah.
Hefe's there.
Hefe's there, so that means that it's Lucha related stuff too, and they're not necessarily doing other gimmicks. A lot of them are coming as their Lucha Underground personas.
Which is weird as fuck, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
But I mean, now Dario, when he announced Lucha Underground, if you guys haven't watched the very first episode of the show or know anything about the AAA history, Dario was actually sent out to announce the coming of Lucha Underground as a part of AAA. And it was kind of a coinciding angle to get, Lucha Underground kicked off, which is why a lot of people knew about Lucha Underground before it even started. And those first tapings, were mostly AAA fans that knew. Mm-hmm. They were Los Angeles or Angelino AAA fans, but they knew what was up. So what's up with the lineup? Who's going down, Case?
Holy shit. Okay, so this year, instead of just having a guys tournament, they're having a guys tournament and a girls tournament. And I'm getting the lineup from The voicesofwrestling.com article that Cubs fan read, I promise you I'm only stealing his lineup. I didn't read his thoughts because I didn't want them influencing mine. So if anything sounds similar, it's just because great minds think alike.
That's exactly what he wrote. That's weird.
Yeah, word for word. I'm reading it right now. Okay, women's teams are fucking interesting, though. There's 4 of them. Team Mexico is Fabi Apache, Mari Apache, and Lady Apache. So you got 2 shoot sisters teaming with their ex-stepmom in real life. Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because she divorced Gran Apache, and then she went and married Electroshock, and I don't know if they're still together.
That's either a fun locker room or a great red tube segment.
Doesn't one of them
They've
have...
got some weird shit in that family.
Doesn't one of them have kind of heat with Sexy Star? She did an interview like a week ago or 2 weeks
Fabi,
ago.
right?
Well, let me tell you something about Fabi and Mari Apache. Good wrestlers, but if they don't like you, they'll beat the fuck out of you in the ring. And they don't like anybody.
Oh.
They send them in there a little hot, huh?
Yeah, and they hate everyone. So chances are, a lot of people in this tournament are gonna get really fucked up. But there's one person that's not gonna work against.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So, okay, well, let's go on to Team Canada, which is...
Oh, Canada.
This is what I was talking about with the Storms.
Your wrestling girls are hot.
So it's
We
Taya.
love Canada.
Taya and Casey Spinelli and Allie, who I've never fucking heard of.
Allie?
Who are these other 2 ladies?
Does it matter if Taya's in there? They have the leadership of Taya to guide them on to victory.
Yeah, they're jobbing first round.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Allie's
been around.
Cherry Bomb.
Yeah.
Festus's wife. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know who Casey Spinelli is. I just don't approve of her name. Okay, so Team Japan. Try stiffing her, brother. You have Yuki Miyazaki. You have Samire Natsu, and you have the great Aja Kong.
Aja Kong. I thought Aja...
That's
That's
amazing.
the original. That's not awesome.
No, that is Aja Kong.
Wow.
I have my favorite for the tournament.
Yeah, so if one of the Apaches tries stiffing her, they're going to get a nice spinning back fist to the dome.
Like shoot style.
This is going to be a little more entertaining than anything else in the tournament.
Wait, is Gail Kim Canadian?
I think she actually is.
I think technically.
They should have gotten her for Team Canada.
Well, you know how racist Mexico is, dude. She would have been on like Team China or something.
Too soon.
Too soon. It's been thousands of years.
No, like a month.
Okay, then there's Team TNA featuring Santana Garrett, Sienna, don't know who they are, and cheerleader Melissa, who not only is not in TNA, but was never cheerleader Melissa there.
Yeah, she got fired, right?
Yeah, as 2 characters.
Yeah, it's two different characters that were not that. But let's just say that where she is now, she's fabulous.
No, that's Team USA or Team TNA.
Let's just
Team
say
TNA.
that where she is now, she is the second half of one of the greatest matches of this season on the show that she's on.
No, that's
They do have the American flag behind
It's
them.
Team USA. Oh, I see the TNA logo, but they have the American flag and it says Team USA.
Okay, so it's
She's
Team
Team
USA
America,
with
but-
TNA people.
Right.
This gets a little... The teams are a little haphazardly named. I wish they had cool Survivor Series names instead of countries, but that kind of ruins the World Cup gimmick. So now we have the men's bracket. We have the great Rey Mysterio Jr. We have the pretty great Dragon Azteca.
Junior.
And Dragon Azteca Jr., yes. And we have Dr. Wagner Jr. These are all juniors, but only one's a real junior.
Team Junior.
Team Junior.
Junior.
They're all... Well, I mean, but Ray isn't the real Junior, right? Because he took his uncle's name.
Right, Dr. Wagner Jr.
Dr. Wagner.
Dude, Jesus
I don't know
Christ.
anything about him because I only watch Lucha Underground and I've never seen him before.
Yeah.
And he's really, really old for a young, a junior, right?
So I've heard because I've never seen the guy in fucking person, so I would never know.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that is actually team. That's Team Mexico International, not Team Junior.
Okay. Junior.
Yes. Okay. Scroll down, Byron. Jesus Christ, I'm looking at this shit on my phone.
I pulled it up
I
on my
love this
computer.
because Casey's been staring at his phone in this like little 0.4 font.
I know.
And Byron's had it up on his computer screen the whole time.
He's
so
reading,
Casey could be doing this the
actually
easy way,
reading what Cubs fans saying, so he has something important to say.
No, I'm looking at the pictures.
Connect looks like his dick's glowing.
Byron's a dick.
Mexico Legends team, only one of them is actually a legend. Just saying.
Is this the real La Parka?
No, this is bitch-ass AAA La Parka.
Fuck that guy.
You're allowed to editorialize.
Yeah.
So explain to me, before we go any further, explain to me the La Parka, LA Parka, parkas in the rain thing that's going on here. Why are there so many parkas?
Okay, so there was the original La Parka. He's fucking awesome. He's the one that was in WCW playing air guitars on chairs and fucking people up.
Yeah.
When he left, they had another fake La Parka. Started off calling him, and this is AAA. They started calling him La Parka Jr. Eventually, they dropped the Junior. But
now, did they own the gimmick?
They own the gimmick, yeah.
But he took it to America too, right?
Yeah, but then they said you can't do it anymore, and he started being LA Park.
Park.
But it was with a capital
when he
K,
came
right?
back, he couldn't do it
So
anymore.
LA stands for La Authentica, the real. And he would spell the park with a capital K, so it's Parka. So he's the real Parka. But bitch ass here is the one that's in the tournament, who is not a legend and is just AAA La Parka, and he sucks, and I hate him.
I don't know if he sucks. He's decent.
Who won the death match between them?
It's funny you say that. LA Park won and won the rights to the name. And then it was overturned by the commission because, like, the Perros del Mal interfered and he used a tombstone. And he's like, fuck you, bro. I don't need your bitch-ass name. I'm LA Park. Everyone knows I'm the real one. And that's Spanish for I'm leaving the promotion 20 more times.
In and out.
But okay, so bitch-ass is teaming with Blue Demon Jr.,
Blue Demon.
the quotation son of Blue Demon. I don't believe it. And El Connect, who is an actual legend. Connect is the shit. Connect body slammed Andre the Giant,
right,
motherfucker.
Oh, I mean, everyone did, but
No, but he did it like way cleaner than Hogan. Like it didn't even matter. Yeah,
I
it's
saw
just like,
Inoki. I saw Inoki body slam him.
Yeah,
This is me.
yeah, but you know he jumped for Inoki. This one was more legit.
Donuts are good.
He really had to.
All right, scroll down.
So, well, that's fun.
It's good that that fake La Parka's there to take the fall for the team.
Right.
So far, my favorite teams are
The ones with Taya?
Team Japan,
The one with Taya?
Taya, just herself.
Just herself as a whole team?
Yeah.
Ah, come on, those are the girls who help out.
And Team Junior.
Wait.
So far, those are my favorites so far.
Cherry Bomb's not fucking Canadian if she's married to Festus. Is she? Ah, who cares?
Should we go?
Gotta keep scrolling down.
Hold on. Do we need to get this right?
No, who gives a shit?
We didn't book it. Why do we need to get it right?
Okay. The best team. Team Mexico AAA. The one that should fucking win.
This one should be Team Lucha Underground.
Yeah, but we don't get Psycho Clown, which I wish we fucking did.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, he should be in Lucha Underground. AAA needs him the main event because Lucha Underground's getting all the main eventers. But
Right.
Okay, so you have Psycho Clown, you have Tejano, and you have Pentagon Jr., who they left out of the last Lucha World Cup.
That's a fucking team right there.
Yep.
You have your champ, you have your Rey de Reyes. So that guy, one guy has a belt, one guy has a fucking sword. The other guy's a clown, which is scarier than everyone else combined.
It's a
Yeah.
sweet gimmick, and he's a good wrestler.
Yeah, so we got, this is the
That's
team.
just all it's to it.
This is the fucking team I want to win, just because Pentagon's on it,
This
honestly.
is
Which
my new
means, of
favorite.
course, that this team will not win because I think that the curse of Pentagon is Casey. I think it's Casey's fault. And
I
Pentagon
think
is
the
not a
curse of the
champion
Canadian
yet
Destroyer
in
is going to get
America.
Pentagon again, and Ray's going to pin him again.
Oh,
Yeah, he
Jesus.
always drops that.
Yeah, but Ray's not a full-time AAA guy like Pentagon, so I would push the guy that's staying around, but that usually doesn't happen here or in WWE.
I mean, but would you push the guy who's mad, crazy, getting over in America, even though he is sticking around? But then he gets Psycho Clowns on the team too, so that helps. That's in their
I
favor.
hope Pentagon
And Tejano,
literally
too.
uses the sword to cut off AAA Parka's head.
Okay.
There's only room for one skeleton. Scroll down, Byron.
I could see that making sense booking wise.
Scroll down, Byron. God
yeah.
damn it.
I hope they win. It's unfortunate that since Pentagon Jr. has won his latest big accomplishment, he's been jobbing to, I don't even know. He's like
Everyone?
He's like a half rate. He's a half-rate psycho clown. Like he dresses sort of like a clown, but he just kind of sucks.
Pagano.
Pagano.
But he
I don't
also
wanna
beat
say it.
he also beat Psycho Clown too. So
Oh God.
They're probably gonna do something really fucked up to Pagano to beat him though, like set him on fire and then like shove thumbtacks up his ass. Or
Oh,
something.
then then that's cool.
Yeah, because he does that shit. That's all he's good at.
Oh.
Okay, so USA Lucha Underground.
This is the Lucha Underground team.
Yeah.
A bunch of white people.
Yeah. Oh wow. Kerwin White.
Kerwin White.
Pinche Chavo Guerrero Jr. is in this team with Johnny Mundo. Do not call him Johnny Puto if you go to the tapings.
Johnny Culo.
Johnny Culo it is. And Cage, because him and Mundo are such good friends.
Yeah. Hold on a second.
Wait.
None of these guys. Hold on.
But
None of these guys
listen.
get along.
But wait.
Oh yeah,
hold on,
Cage kind of hates both these dudes, huh?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait.
Cage just like tried to murder both of them.
You forget though. Dario's already down there, and we all know that Dario likes to stick unlikely groups of people together into trios teams.
I have a unique opportunity.
This
for
might
you.
be Dario coming down to his buddies in Mexico and saying, "I have something special."
I think you need
Spanish
to.
accent.
No, it's the Spanish. I love Dario. Look,
know,
I'm
if
not
you take
clowning. I'm
out-
not clowning. He just.
I think we need to take out Chavo and put in my brother, the monster Matanza Cueto.
Matanza.
Yeah, Matanza should be there. I think out of respect, Chavo, I have no problem with him representing Lucha Underground.
But let's be honest. Matanza is not a star in Mexico. These other guys are. Cage wrestles plenty down there. Mundo has wrestled plenty down there. Chavo obviously is over. So
Yeah.
I think there's a reason why you picked these three guys. This is Dario. This is somebody handing Dario money and saying, "Bring us three of your superstars," and Dario not giving a fuck that they can't work together.
Yeah,
That's my
and
opinion.
plus you need Chavo on the team so someone can get pinned.
That's my half kayfabe, half shoot version of what's
Yeah.
actually going on there.
But you don't have Mill. Do you have Mill?
You have-
Is Mill
just keep
fighting?
fucking scrolling.
But they took Pentagon and Tejano out.
Yeah.
For a different team.
Yeah.
So like really,
But that's because they are representative of AAA, even in Lucha, and they always have been.
Yeah.
And Casey and I talked about this a little bit too, with that being part of Pentagon's push problem.
Okay, so Team USA TNA is gonna be fucking Brodus Clay. It's gonna be fucking EC3, who is no longer with the company of TNA.
Oh, he left?
I'm pretty sure that's why he's in Evolve, dude. And you got
He hasn't officially left yet, but it's
Eli
writings
Drake,
on the wall.
who I don't even know who the fuck he is.
Is that an update to his old story?
It's not an official update.
You know who else is in Evolve?
Who's that?
Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
You know who Eli Drake is? Because I fucking don't, and I'm a wrestling encyclopedia.
I've seen his name on Reddit a few times.
And that makes it legit.
No, but by the way, here on a side note,
I like EC3 being in this, by the way. I
Yeah.
think it's a good look for him.
he needs to get around everywhere.
These
He
guys
needs to
aren't
really-
making it past the first round.
No. Tyrus though.
And let's
will
face it too, I feel like if EC3 ends up back on the WWE main roster, they're not going to have a good place for him. There's not a good spot for him right now. I really would like to see him do some time in Japan or maybe come to a Lucha or something else. Like, I think that there's other secondary options besides WWE or TNA for him that could really make EC3 a star. I think he's actually got the goods now. I think he has learned from his mistakes in the past. I think he can cut a promo way better now.
Yeah, he's
and his
very
in-ring is way better now. He's actually interesting, exciting in the ring. He can move and he can do power spots. I mean, he's not quite where Cage is at. I'd like to see him get where Cage is. And honestly, I'm not going to put Cage over too much either. Like, I've seen Cage work kind of slow and a little gassed out, but recently his stuff's been pretty decent, and the dude can move for a big man. I want to see EC3 stay in that realm, and if he can get, like, where Cage is at physically, that dude could be a serious star, but I think he needs another year or two on the road in some other places, and then maybe if he gets called up to WWE after that and builds a cult following, he'll be in a better space.
He needs to go to Japan and get some stupid looking
Japan,
tattoos. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that cult following though is really what he needs for WWE more than anything else.
And we've seen that works. I mean,
Yeah.
CM Punk kind of was one of the early ones in the newest wave that came in with that and really made it count for something. I mean, he was getting buried at first. And a lot of guys are riding that right now. I mean, I think that's why you're getting AJ Styles in the spots that he's in right now, is because he's had a long-standing cult following that has kind of come with him.
And they were all AJ Styles fans have been waiting decades for him to show up in WWE, and he got there.
I waited a decade. As soon as it got past decade, I was over it. I'm like over it now, and I'm really sad that it took this long because I wanted to see it a long time ago.
He did get there at the perfect time in his career, I think. Or if he went to Japan earlier, it would have, he would have been ready.
At this
earlier.
point, it doesn't matter who it is. It could be Sanjay Dutt, and I would still just be like, eh.
Yeah. But that pop, he outshined the rest of the roster at the Rumble.
Yeah.
And he moves merchandise, and that's how you get noticed. New Day is a huge act in WWE because they move merchandise.
Yeah, they're also not in the Lucha World Cup.
They're not. I'm just saying.
Okay, yeah. Casey's right. Let's get back to the Lucha World Cup.
Let's not talk about inferior promotion.
But merchandise is an important factor that you're going to keep hearing us talk about because
motherfucker.
A lot of people discount that when they're talking about how things are booked. How your merch sells has a lot to do with how you're booked.
I don't know these guys.
Okay, you don't know these guys because you suck at life. Team Japan.
Which one of them is Ibushi?
None of them.
Oh.
Okay, you have fucking Naomichi Marufuji, the fucking ace of Noah, the dude that's fucking badass, Mr. Hysteria himself. You have Taiji Ishimori, the fucking former Sailor Boy with Shu and Kei, who are now the Brahmin brothers and are way more awesome than fucking Taiji Ishimori. And I would rather have had them on this team. And then you have Maibach Taniguchi. He's a fat piece of shit and he fucking sucks and they shouldn't have put him in this tournament.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're not the only team from Japan, so it's okay.
Shit.
There's another Team Japan?
Yeah.
So this is Japan Noah.
Yeah, that's Japan Noah.
Gotcha.
And then there's Team Japan fucking Akibono, which is Odo and 0-1, which you get an awesome team. You get fat motherfucker Akibono, fucking sumo god. You get Masato Tanaka, fucking Dangan himself. And then you get Ikuto Hidaka, who you might remember from ECW getting the Pokemon chance.
This is my pick right here.
I don't think they're winning shit, but they'll get to the finals or something.
Didn't Tanaka just come out of retirement?
No, dude, he's been wrestling.
I'm just saying, like, you want a team to not fuck around and go stiff with? That's a team to not go stiff with. You get some serious elbows to the dome. Some teeth might get lost.
I would love to see Pentagon trading some shots with Tanaka. That would be
Jesus,
great.
That's a dream. That's a dream.
Oh. He's only gone to Japan once, right? That was.
Yep, and he just wrestled Phoenix the whole time.
That's what they do. It's Pentagon and Phoenix all around the world.
Yep, and it was for Akebono's promotion, so this is his payback for it.
Well, I mean, look, you need that to a certain extent. Like, even when ECW brought in Ray, they brought Psychosis with him, and even though no one really remembers Psychosis from ECW, that's who Ray was wrestling half the time.
Yeah.
Oh, and
that's how you started off.
One of the men on this team undefeated at WrestleMania. There you go, Akebono.
Akebono? Ay, so this.
Yeah,
the streak is alive.
Byron's getting a boner thinking about Big Show in that sumo diaper.
Oh, God.
All right.
Make it stop.
So then we have Team Rest of the World, which is funny because you have Apollo, shitty Puerto Rican wrestler. You have Mil Muertes, who is a Puerto Rican pretending to be a Mexican, but I think that they're counting, since it's the rest of the world, I think Beyond the Grave counts as its own country.
Right.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because it's not specified in Lucha what Mil Muertes is. Now, do you find this interesting that he's wrestling as Mil Muertes?
Yeah, this is like if Prince Puma went to fucking New Japan. Where
As
you
Prince
see,
Puma.
Yeah, where you see Ricochet with his tattoos hanging out and shit. And then, oh no, I'm Prince
wearing a
Puma,
mask.
dog. Different guy.
I was very surprised to hear this. You know, without revealing too much and getting too inside, I just think it's strange when a character is showing up with one gimmick. But this goes to show that there's these ties between Lucha and AAA that no one entirely understands. Like, the ties back and forth between them, obviously they work in conjunction together, and obviously AAA wanted to bring a Lucha contingent into this, or Lucha wanted to do it. But at the same time,
They all got split up.
I guess maybe this does benefit Lucha because El Rey is in Mexican markets, you know, as a channel. So I guess that's probably their reason for doing this, is to promote more and try to get more eyeballs. They do have a Spanish version of the broadcast, which is actually funny because on my Time Warner, if you go to the video on demand of Lucha Underground, you can watch the full episodes, but they're all in Spanish. They're the Spanish versions, not the English versions.
Shit, mine's
which
in
I've watched a couple times on there, but it's just funny. Now I just get them on iTunes.
We didn't mention their third partner, Rockstar Spud. So the graphic though has an American flag in the background for the Puerto Rican Apollo, a British flag for Spud, and then there's like thunder and shit at the in the bottom.
No, there's a Lucha. There's a Lucha tag.
Oh, it's a Lucha tag.
Hailing from Lucha Underground.
I was
Mil
hoping,
Muertes.
that thunder was the flag of Beyond the Grave.
Hailing from the mind of Krista Joseph, Mil Muertes.
Where was the earthquake that killed Mil's family?
Mexico City. Real earthquake that killed a lot of people. He's supposed to be Mexican. He's supposed to be a guy
Are you saying that just because it
Pascual
happened
Mendoza.
for real that it shouldn't be a storyline? Like if I was 9/11 man, would that be in bad taste?
Depends where you're wrestling.
But if it's part of your psychological gimmick.
No, I don't think it's bad at all. I'm just saying it's a real event, so Byron should have fucking known about it.
Oh, okay. So your Gulf War gimmick is
Yeah, it's fine.
acceptable. You can be Gulf War man.
Isn't that what
Gulf
Killshot's
War?
doing?
Oh, yeah, it is kind of what
That is what
Killshot's doing.
Killshot's doing.
I get,
Or is he doing Afghanistan?
Or is
he's doing
Vietnam?
He's doing later than Gulf War. Yeah,
Dude,
it's
maybe
clearly
he's
doing.
in Vietnam. We don't know.
He's not from no.
He talks about Charlie a lot, dude.
You can't
He would have to be
see-
like Katrina. He'd be like 90 years old if he was in.
When he whispers to the dog tags, he says, "I'm sorry that Charlie got you."
the vignettes. The,
talking about a guy named Charlie. Damn it! Nobody even uses those kind of racist terms anymore. You got to
it's
update
not-
your racism. At
Charlie
least-
isn't a racist
least-
term.
it
It's
is.
a
Get
no.
It technically.
I have to
it
tell
very
you
clearly is.
the racist term that bugs me the most out of all of them out there is Oriental. Because old white dudes in America totally do not feel like it's racist at all, and they use it all the time, and it's just so awkward and creepy and weird. Like, I don't find the N-word to even be as awkward and weird as when some
Oriental.
old creepy white dude says Oriental, and almost says it like ornamental.
Yeah,
Which is
'cause
just terrible.
Oriental
Damn,
is it's a thing, not a person. So you can have an
Yeah.
Oriental rug. And so when they call, like when they go, hey, look at those Orientals, they're talking about things. Because they remember Pearl Harbor and they're still mad about it.
Okay,
That's what it is. Okay,
so
we're moving on from Polar.
Byron's racist and calls Vietnamese people Charlie. It's a call sign from the radio. They call him VC, Victor Charlie. It's not being racist.
That's what
But
you
anyway.
call
But it
racist.
also goes to the Charlie Chan thing.
Oh,
detective-
see, that's
there's
interesting
some
racist. Then
racism
it's
to it.
It is racist.
But
So
anyway.
when I worked at Radio Shack, I had a manager who was Filipino who actually changed his real name was Cerullo, and he actually changed his name to Charlie Chan, and had people call him that, which I always thought was so strange. Like, if any Asian is taking that name, I mean, I guess it's reclaiming it for yourself and your own people. And he actually kind of looked like Charlie Chan.
It's kind of weird how like TJ Miller.
But I love him, Charlie. If you're
Turk.
listening, which I don't know if you would be, but if you're at the Radio Shack out there in Valencia and you're listening, thumbs up, my man Charlie Chan. Best
Shit,
manager
I gotta
ever had.
stop by.
Yeah.
You worked at the one in Valencia?
No, I worked at the one at Northridge Mall, believe it or not.
Oh, shit! Because
'cause
we
I-
live by the one in Valencia.
Yeah, I used to go to that one. I worked at the radio-controlled cars.
I think he moved out there to be closer to where his house was. He was commuting all the way into the valley. But we worked, we were in number 2 store in like all of LA. I did really
Nice.
good there.
I can make
Anyway,
longer than that.
we're
So
totally
this
digressing.
podcast.
So,
Anyways,
are there any
rest
more
of the-
teams left?
Rest of the world is...
No, that's just rest of the world. They're the ones that they throw everyone in, and so they're not winning.
So
That's
how
kind of a
long
lazy
is
name.
this all in one day? It's a 2-day event, right?
it's a 2-day event.
All right. Well,
Okay, so it's a 2-day event.
It starts today.
What are they fighting for?
The Lucha World Cup, dude. Jesus Christ, it's a trophy.
it's a trophy.
It's a belt.
No,
Is
it's
it
a
a belt?
fucking trophy.
It's a belt.
Look it up.
Speaking of belts, we got to get into this episode because I have some stuff I'm
I'm
going
about
to
to
talk about.
belt
Lucha
Byron
belts.
across his fucking lips.
This episode, while Byron looks this up, I'm going to kind of move into the episode.
yeah.
Lucha Underground, Season 2, Episode 19, Judgment Day. There's a reason for that. Our
I'll be
buddy
back.
Cage is back.
Why does it not come up with a belt? Because Byron's fucking wrong. Surprise, surprise. This is what you get for doubting the fucking Lucha Encyclopedia. We needed a name for me.
Luchapedia.
Luchapedia. Luchapedia White. See, I feel like I'm losing the audience, though, because no one knows who Encyclopedia Brown is anymore.
I know. It's
Tell about your
I'm
theory
old.
about why you don't tweet anymore.
Oh, because you guys got to listen to this podcast. I can't give this all away for free. You have to listen to the podcast, which is also free.
Which is true, which is good. You can tease the stuff in a tweet, though, damn it. You could tease, hey, listen to my podcast for the answer, get me some numbers. What's up?
I'm not a cock tease like
And by the
Byron.
way, chances are if you're listening to this show right now, it's probably not for myself, Gringo, or Byron. It's probably because Urban told you to listen to it on his podcast.
I thought it was for the Billy Fever cameos, and she's not
big
here.
shout out to Urban. I'm
Shout
sorry I
out to the
didn't
Hills.
eat something crunchier this week for you, Urban. We had to go with donuts. It's National Donut Day. I'm a fat fuck. We have to do that every now and then. So, and you can tell Byron ate like fucking 5 of them. There's 3 of us here. There was a dozen donuts. There's like 2 left. Byron
And
ate
you don't want to see how we
them.
were holding the donuts before he ate them.
I don't feel good.
He ate them
Byron
right off
loves
of it,
that chocolate donut hole.
too. Yeah, he does. That was his nickname in high school.
I don't feel good.
You are what you eat,
You
buddy.
don't feel good?
I should probably do one
This
more
is coming from the guy who ate a sausage McMuffin with a hash brown put in it and a slice of pizza, 2 slices of pizza into the sausage McMuffin with egg.
And he probably
on
had
the
like
podcast once.
he probably had like whiskey coffee with.
And the scary thing is, people don't even hear Byron eat on the podcast because he eats it so damn fast because he's a fat fuck.
Yeah, they just hear him breathe in.
All right.
He inhales that food.
I got to move into this episode.
Yes.
Let's keep this thing rolling.
Let's do
Lucha
it.
Underground, Season 2, Episode 19, Judgment Day. First thing I want to throw out there is something I don't know if we really talked about before on this show, but this is one of the most badass bands that has been on the show, Voodoo fucking Glow Skulls, this week, people.
Oh, dude, I was so excited when it got announced because they actually told us ahead of time it was happening.
I mean, dude, you can, like, when the show starts, you can hear those horns roaring, and it instantly put me in a good mood.
Hoodoo voodoo we do. Fuck you, Byron.
So, I mean, are the Voodoo Glow Skulls the best band in your opinion that's played? I mean, there's been some good bands at Lucha.
Musically, yes. But I
what's
do
most
have to give
entertaining?
a lot of love to ECNO. That's just some belt some bitch made, bro.
No, they all posed with it.
Dude, that is the stupidest looking belt I've ever seen. It's white. Dude, it looks like it's made out of fucking bisque. Like they're going to take it to Color Me Mine afterwards.
Well, I'm sure we'll find out this week.
It has AAA, Lucha, TNA, Noah has all the logos.
Oh,
Wow.
interesting.
And it has the country flags.
Well, it's fascinating, belt mark. Okay, what else? Voodoo Glow Skulls, awesome.
Voodoo Glow Skulls is what we were talking about. Byron, do you think anything about the music on Lucha Underground?
I think you have to say that Robert Rodriguez's band,
Chingon?
is. You have to say they're number 1 because without the good Robert Rodriguez, we wouldn't have the show.
Can we do that every time he talks?
If he's going to mark out that hard for Rodriguez's band, look, I like Rodriguez's band. I love Robert Rodriguez. I actually watched Once Upon a Time in Mexico last week, which is not his greatest movie. So that shows my true love. I've seen all the Spy Kids movies 700 times.
I saw shorts
But
in
at the
the
same
theater.
time, of bands that have played at Lucha Underground, Chingon's going to be like 3rd or 4th, maybe.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Let's be realistic here. We don't have to lie.
I just wanted to give him props as the guy who's creating the whole thing and keeping it going.
Tell him he's 3rd or 4th so that next year when he comes back, his band's fucking better. Maybe
All
they'll
I
be
know-
number 2.
I like the guys with the masks. I can't remember all.
ECNO.
ECNO, those guys are so awesome. They would be my favorite
really dope.
because they come and dance with everyone. Glow Skulls, they're probably the best band overall.
No soy huevo, pero esta.
But I didn't see the Glow Skulls.
Yeah, because you suck.
They were supposed to be there when I was there, and then they weren't.
Yeah, you know why? Because they saw your ugly face and went home. So listen, people, Voodoo Glow Skulls are the shit. Check them out. All their albums are on Spotify.
It's dope stuff. All right, so
Steady As She Goes is my favorite.
let's Son of Havoc versus Daga.
Oh, fuck, man.
The Lucha Strong Style.
I got 2 things to say about this match.
All right, say them both.
Okay. 1, I'm sorry, Son of Havoc. They keep putting you against people I like better than you all the time. You're not going to get cheered when that happens. I like to apologize because you know what? He seems like a nice guy. He really likes the audience cheering for him. But you know what, Beardo? I'm only going to cheer for you if you're the person I like the most in the match. And Daga was the person that I liked the most in this match, which brings me to the second thing. God fucking damn it, Daga lost.
Well, look,
That sucked.
here's the thing. Here's my question that kind of brings up. You have this issue where Son of Havoc can't keep his trios title because Angelico's out. So poor Son of Havoc, who's getting over great in his trios, is now got to run it solo. And I don't know if he's quite over like Evie is. Like, Evie can have a good solo run. She's got a little more of a name coming over from WWE, and she's got a lot of big-time fans in there, you know, and horny dudes who are all about cheering for Ivelisse. But Son of Havoc's kind of in a weird spot here. He's a really great performer, but he's got a strange kind of mask gimmick here, and I don't know that he's getting over great by himself.
Well, we'll have to.
So he's getting a push against Daga here.
I think the charm to Son of Havoc, which brought him out from being just the main jobber for the whole roster, was that underdog fighting spirit that he has.
Which, when we see more of that, it'll be better. But him beating Daga, no.
Well, here's the kind of shit that'll get you over in my book. He does this fucking elbow drop from being suspended on the fucking ring post. That thing, like, you know, I've done that back in my heyday on a flagpole.
Yeah, me too.
Core
But
strength,
not into, like, not 7 feet up in the air and into an arm drop. That's crazy. Like, I did it for like 3 seconds just to prove, like, oh my God, I have a tricep today. And
I tried it and I fell on my face.
I couldn't do it now. If you
I
paid
tried
$1
that
million.
once, and I almost threw my arm out of the socket.
I almost threw my face.
Like,
out
if
of
you've
the
ever
socket.
tried this, people, try it. Next time you see a flagpole or something, see if you can push yourself out at a 90-degree angle, hold it for 10 seconds, and then let yourself back down easy.
Yeah,
see if you can do that
don't
shit,
do
and
what
then
I did.
and then go back and rewatch this episode and be thoroughly impressed with what Son of Havoc did there, because that shit was dope.
Whatever you do, don't have someone try to pick you up into that position. That's where I failed and almost broke my face.
Now, do you agree with this? Vamp at the beginning of this match called Daga the kid that's going to change the game. Is he really changing anything in Lucha? I mean, I feel like Tejano's already brought a little bit of that strong style. Maybe not the same way as Daga, because Daga's more the size of the Japanese wrestlers.
You know, I don't know, because all I've seen him do is fucking lose.
I think but he still needs to find his way. You don't win right away when you come into the
He did win
temple.
a match because Cobra Moon won.
Find his way is code for buy the writer's coffee.
Dude, buy him some coffee, because right now, I don't know. Daga might be breaking some grounds, because I have this theory that he's the first. Oh no, he's not the first gay character in Lucha Underground, because Pimpy would be.
Well, you don't know what Pimpy's sexual orientation
Pimpy's not
was.
necessarily gay. She likes to plant kisses on everyone.
Everyone.
He likes. Is Pimpy a he or she? I don't even know what to call
Pimpy
Pimpy.
gets to use whatever bathroom Pimpy wants.
Yeah.
Yes.
But anyway, okay, because we got to see Cobra Moon interferes in the match, and she's all like hugging on him and shit. And
It does
he's like
seem like
pushing
she's
her
trying
away.
to slither up on his snake a little bit, doesn't it?
So, and he didn't want anything to do with it. So, you know,
Byron doesn't like my
Me-
puns.
yeah,
No, I was like,
I thought you were no-selling my puns. You're shaking your head over
it
there.
was
No,
a
I
great
was,
pun.
I was looking at the donuts, having a personal conflict.
God.
He's
Jesus.
shaking his head at trying to convince himself not to eat another donut.
Just have another donut, Byron. He's gonna eat them all when we're talking about MMA.
But so you think that Daga goes the other way because he's not really interested in Cobra Moon?
You know why I think he really goes the other way? Because he's got pride written on his ass with glitter.
well, maybe,
that's why.
Yeah, but isn't that Aztec pride?
No, it just says pride. It just says pride. And then Byron's like, well, did he fight there? And I'm like, no, he didn't fucking fight there.
Byron's in the kitchen getting more coffee and whiskey. He better be good. and
Nah,
drunk by the time
actually,
he
it's
gets
just
to
more
MMA.
coffee. I think he drank all the whiskey
I
already.
don't have any more whiskey.
Oh, that's a shame. I should have brought you some Bushmills 10-year, or maybe some Black Bush.
I don't even know what this shit
I
means.
want any of your Black Bush, Justin.
This is a horrible conversation.
Anyway, speaking of Black Bush, let's go back to this thing with Daga and Cobra
liking
Moon.
the dick.
I think that, well, Cobra Moon does try to push up on him. It's pretty clear that Cobra Moon wants him for some reason. Maybe
She's coming
it's,
on a little strong.
It looks like she's trying to suck his dick in the ring. That's what it looks like. I don't know what she's actually
Yeah,
wanting.
but how many wrestling moves look like you're trying to suck the other guy's dick?
All of them.
Right. So she could have
Okay,
been trying
okay.
to secretly do a move.
She might have been like just doing a
I
really
don't
slow
think she was
single
trying
leg
to do a
takedown.
move. But the stranger part is that Daga doesn't seem to want any part of it. Now, is this a tribal thing, or is there some kind of recruitment going on? I mean, Cobra Moon's been
If I were him, I wouldn't trust her.
she just kind of slithered in on her own and hasn't really made a lot of alliances or anything with anybody.
See what
So,
he did there, slithered it.
How do you mean?
She's a snake.
like, you know,
Like women?
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Get it, guys?
Oh,
I'm funny.
Fucking misogyny.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Look at you, Casey. Look at you.
I'm trying to get women to actually listen to the podcast occasionally.
Jesus Christ.
And it's not going to be for our dashing good looks, so
Just
we have
because
to at
I
least
said
not
no one gives a
offend
shit
them.
about the Women's World Cup doesn't mean that I'm a misogynist. Jesus Christ, Byron.
These guys are terrible. And Taya, I'm all for you winning the women's
Yeah,
World Cup.
Taya. Taya's
I
gonna
just want
win
to see
all of
Aja
them.
Kong versus the Apache
That would
sisters.
be
That's all I
pretty
want to see.
Oh, I do really want to watch that. But no, I think it's a thing where it's sort of a face heel thing. When a face sees a heel, I think it's a simple play like that. He doesn't trust someone who is distrustful.
So, but are we calling Daga a face? Because I feel like Son of Havoc in this match was the face. I feel like he's an unestablished tweener. Not that he's not going one way or the other, but that he's an unestablished. That's what he is. He's not gay. He's a tweener.
Too. No, he's got really big ears, right? So he probably heard her saying her plans to someone, and he knows what's up, and none of us could hear it because we have regular size.
Is this more offensive than the sparkly letters on his tights
I think
theory?
that would be
like. He looks like Alfred E. Newman, is what I'm saying. He's a great wrestler, though.
Yeah, I know. I want to see him. I think, to go back to Justin's last question, I think as far as strong style, he is bringing something different than Tejano, because Tejano is more of a deliberate power wrestler. And Daga will be quicker. You'll see a lot more of the quickness and sort of the what.
Yeah, and I think to me that's kind of where strong style comes from too. It's the guys that are fast enough to do a lot of the other stuff, but yet they still choose to do this bruising, like hard stuff, especially in the first quarter of a match. You know, a lot of stiffer stuff and more of that than the chain wrestling and whatnot. So, just depends. Yeah, I think he qualifies very strongly in that department.
And I was wrong. He did win a match, but he pinned Masquerita, so that only counts as half a win.
Oh, come on. That's at least 3/4 of a win. All right. So, and the finish to this, was it weird to you guys? Oh, wait, there's one more thing that we have to talk about here. That got a lot of people popping on the internet. The fucking jib shot. I said this. Great. I said this when we were in the temple, and I've been saying this. This jib guy that they've had for a while now. He seems like an older dude or whatever, like one of these old cool union guys. Jib guy. I know you're probably not listening to this, but
Shout
if anybody from Lucha Underground is listening to this, tell Jib guy we've noticed his work, and like you can see, this old timer. He's probably the oldest guy on the whole film crew. He is up there having a blast because he's probably done the shittiest jobs everywhere else. When you're a jib guy, you stand around all day waiting for one shot, and then you get your shot off, and it's some boring move from some uncreative director like Byron that just wants this fucking shot.
That's not true. I've never actually put a jib shot in any of my movies.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Just kidding.
But anyway, so this guy just looks like he's having a blast. This shot is amazing. It's like you couldn't CG a better, like jumping up into the camera.
Oh, it was so good.
Flip down into. There was a fucking. It was amazing.
That shot alone is why you put Havoc on your show and you have him win a match.
And WWE's got a crane. Have you seen that shot there? They've had a crane for 12 years now.
It's almost standard when you have a TV show. You have a jib over one of the posts.
My favorite is in WWE, though, when they swing the jib from the stage backwards and they just whack somebody in the head who's standing on a chair, which I've seen happen like 3 times at Raw. Somebody just will get whacked and knocked the fuck out. Security will come get them, and they probably just pay them a stipend.
Yeah, just jibs are heavy, guys.
Give him a Roman Reigns shirt.
Oh, Jesus.
The one with the fist that looks like he's jerking off.
Yeah, send him home.
Actually, the last time I saw it was a Cena thing of probably about 5 or 6 years ago. But, you know, Cena did his run down to the ring.
I feel lucky.
And
I feel good.
Boom, just wiped out this tall dude who's standing on a chair to get his fucking like, dude, don't stand on a chair.
Don't stand on a chair.
It's like standing up on the fucking Magic Mountain ride, man. You're going to lose your fucking fingers.
Yeah. So if you sit by the jib guy in the temple, give him a high five during a commercial break.
Yeah, but not when he's trying to do something. Don't be an asshole.
But he's gotten some really great shit. Like the temple isn't that huge of a place, especially on like season 1 and part of season 2, like just how it looks on TV.
Yeah.
And
but I don't think he was there in season 1. I feel like this guy who's there showed up in season 2.
Yeah, this guy might be new, and that's where we were talking about it when we were just watching them, and then we'd see the episodes.
Well, I just clearly noticed. I looked up at some point, and if you don't know, Byron and I both work in television, and Casey has degrees in things that Byron and I probably should have degrees in. So anyway,
I watch a lot of TV.
Like I notice when you see a certain move, and there's a certain level of difficulty to camera moves. When you see certain moves and certain things and the fluidity of what a cameraman is doing, you can tell. And like there was a point in time when I looked up at this guy during season 2, and I was just like, this motherfucker's got his shit together. His shit is dialed. And all through season 3, I think you're going to see some amazing stuff, like right down into dudes when they're up on the top rope. Like they've gotten since I think this spot probably came out so good in post. I think they're letting that guy have a little more leeway. And I every time somebody climbs a rope, that dude puts a jib right down in their face now, and then they pan out and sweep out as the move happens. Yeah. And you can tell there's going to be some dope shots coming up that other wrestling shows are not going to give you, people.
They started off doing the standard thing where a wrestler will come to the ring and then pose on the corner for the jib.
Right.
and that was standard, and they started doing that.
Yeah.
But now it's like you said when we first noticed, it's the new hard cam.
Yeah.
Like this guy for an entire
And you see
match.
the hard cams don't even work the same way that they used to anymore because of it.
But if you've ever operated a camera, you'll know that you get your shots, and then you get a shot, and then you move to another shot, and everything in between is most likely garbage.
Right.
Which is why you move or
Not
you zoom
this guy.
quick.
He's making usable transitions the whole time.
This guy,
And they use the transitions on the air constantly.
for an
which is-
entire match.
Yeah.
This guy is like you could watch his feed live.
Oh,
And
I'm
that's
sure.
hard
It'd
to
probably
do.
be great.
Man, it's great too because a lot of people try to say other promotions are the number 2 promotion. Yeah, let's see ROH have shots like that, you punk bitches.
True.
Shots
they really
fired.
don't. They should too. There's
Another-
no reason why they shouldn't,
Yeah.
especially being, and TNA should really have stuff like that. I mean, they're in the same damn place.
Yeah.
Same just like Lucha Underground.
One of my favorite shots, though, when I really noticed this guy was he would bring the jib all the way up to the back, and then I would get a glimpse of the screen. This is before it aired on TV.
Right.
And he was getting these huge wides. This was before they started using the wides of the temple.
Yeah.
And, before, the first week or two of the show, the audiences coming in didn't really fill it out. And now it's like they turn people away. Everyone's super into it. You'll have someone come out to the ring that everyone just goes nuts for, and then they pull back to that wide, and that's a huge shot. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, Jib Guy, you just got over on the MMM show.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't even know your name,
that works
Jib
on
Guy,
the show that knows Jib Guy, give him a high five from us.
I
and
would tell my buddy
uncomfortably long
Roger,
hug.
but my buddy Roger's not there anymore. He was like one of the ADs. He was like the main AD last season and season 1. I think he was there. Well, I know he was there in season 1. But yeah, so I don't know. Somebody tell that dude that he's sweet. All right, let's go into our first segment here. Azteca has found the monster's cage.
Yes.
And Ray just puts him on notice, like, hey, our mentor did not want us seeking revenge. And it's an important segment when even Puma has something to say.
Yeah.
Because he's talked
crazy
maybe
eyes.
once before this on air.
Yeah.
The sign gimmick, was that the only time?
He said me?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
just said me. That's it.
So he actually has a full sentence, Puma with a full sentence in this.
And Spanish.
And fuck me eyes at Rey Mysterio, kind of. That's what the face looked like. It creeped me out.
I mean, he actually had 2 sentences. He says, we got to go. And then Ray says,
Oh, he says, if this is we're a fucking team, so it concerns me. You guys can have your little argument.
Ray
but
says,
let's
get out. Ray's the one that puts him on blast, like, get out. This doesn't concern you. And then Puma's like, no, we got a match tonight. Damn well it concerns me.
Because, I do got to say, right now, Ray's kind of looking like the asshole, not Puma.
But he should. I mean, he's the old timer. As young as Ray may look, he's the old veteran. And in any segment like this, you would expect it to be the old veteran guy that's kind of putting the other two on notice. I mean, these other guys are young bucks.
Yeah,
They're proteges.
Shout out to proteges.
Proteges. You said it like they were Gladys Knight's pips. Shout out to the proteges.
I wanted to say young bucks. I was trying to turn away from that. But no, but Ray has that issue with him and Dragon Azteca Jr. That is kind of a thing where you can pick your side on that, but it's a little heated, especially at this point when they're harping on the same thing. One guy wants to fight, and the other guy wants to not do it.
It's funny too because I almost feel like this is semi-shoot from Ray. Like, look, guys, I've been in the back. I've gotten a lot further in this business by just not ignoring the dead bodies in the back. It doesn't matter what happened to Bret Hart when it's your turn to fucking get out there. You know what I mean? It's like,
Is Matanza a metaphor for Vince McMahon?
the monster backstage.
And Bale is a metaphor for.
No, dude, Bale, he just wanted to hug Bale. He doesn't know his own strength.
Oh,
Yeah. Poor Lenny Matanza.
I'm just saying, where did he go? Where did he go?
He just wanted to pet the goddamn rabbits.
But
Pet the rabbit.
this is another instance where it sort of will affect the crowd for the match because there's important story and character progression happening, and you don't see it.
Well, I mean, but it feels kind of obvious that one of these guys is headed for a heel turn. I mean, I've watched wrestling long enough that when you see 3 dudes who are in a stable backstage and it's getting heated like this, and especially when one of them is a character that never talks and all of a sudden he's got something to say, it's like, shit, the writers we're going somewhere here, people.
And he's giving crazy eyes and shit.
Yeah.
He always gives crazy eyes. You can't see his eyebrows in the mask.
Well, storyline wise though, let me ask you this. Does Dragon Azteca have a point? Like, really, we focus a lot in the ring in Lucha Underground, but at the same time, there is all this stuff going on backstage. Does Dario need his comeuppance? Does Matanza need their backstage comeuppance cinematically and movie-wise? I mean, are we getting to the point of no return now where somebody has to go into action and try to do something about these guys?
Here's my problem with Dragon Azteca. There's people that do things, and there's people that sit around and fucking talk about it. Pentagon fucking got Jefe. He's gonna break his arm and shit. You know, got his match with Matanza right away. This guy ask for permission like a little bitch before he does it. Let me tell you something, Dragon Azteca. It's better to apologize than ask for permission.
What happened to Pentagon?
Oh, he's all right. He's just in a fuck dungeon. It's okay.
What happened to that announce table is all.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think Ray is trying to protect someone who will die if he goes up against Matanza.
Well, but this is the other thing though. It's like I feel like Dragon Azteca might be right because while they have the three of them together in the unity, I mean, we've seen Matanza take out a ton of people 1-on-1.
Right.
Fuck it, we haven't seen him take out 3-on-1. Well, actually, we kind of have.
Yeah, we saw him take out 9 people.
But I mean, look, this is the Lucha Dream Team. If there's 3 dudes together that might be able to actually, you know, put a stop to Matanza, especially if we're talking in a backstage brawl. Yeah. Maybe that's the trick. Let's brawl him up backstage.
I think
and
so.
then get him in the ring and take his belt. Maybe that's the only way the belt comes off this motherfucker.
That's a good point.
You know,
you got to see Dragon Azteca looking at his opportunity right now
Well,
as being.
and here's my other thing. Okay, they know that Cage has a match with Matanza tonight.
Yeah.
Why don't they come and gang up and get him together? Maybe they put the hurt on him backstage.
Because Ray said no.
Oh, see, and this is making me not like babyface Ray.
I don't like
Technico
baby
Ray.
faces in general, but
Ray as a
also,
Technico is
if I'm
great.
Ray, if I'm gonna go let someone die, it's gonna be the guy that cost me the trios titles.
Somebody in the temple has to be like purely made of honor, and why not be Ray? He's the old timer. He's
so we can point
deserved
and
that
laugh
spot.
at them when they get their arms broken.
Let Ray be the vitamin eating Hogan of the '80s.
Just
Let him
without
be
the-
that guy.
Just without the racism.
Without all the Hogan.
Brother, without all the, you know what he means when he says brother.
Yeah, he's like, I really don't like you, Willie Mack, but I'm not gonna say why. Brother. So that's why he doesn't like Puma. Holy shit!
Let's get into their
Hogan
match.
doesn't like Puma?
No,
Dream Team
Ray.
versus the air guitar
Johnny's team.
Johnny's team.
They call them Johnny's team on commentary.
What do they call them?
Johnny's team.
What are we calling these guys?
I'm calling them
We should call them something.
calling them the fucking guitar heroes, sir. Come
Is
on.
there-
They're awesome.
Guitar heroes. I kind of like it. This match was great.
Yeah, because of Jack Evans.
Well, yes. And I'll tell you what. I love Ray in these trios matches. I think I like seeing him in this stuff more than I like seeing him solo because with his knee and his age and how long he's been around, like, you know, being honest, he can't work the way he used to. And the Ray that I've seen in ECW and WCW and WWE, he's not that guy anymore. He shouldn't have to be. But when he's working in the trios, I don't feel like I'm missing any action because of it. I don't feel like we have to work a match slower for that purpose. And
You're
yet,
cutting out all the resting and shit.
yeah, it's like,
yeah.
oh my God, if the last year of Stone Cold Steve Austin, he had been in trios matches the whole time, it would have been awesome instead of
He'd still
watching
be
him
wrestling.
limp through something just to get to a beer shower. You know, like, I do not want to see Ray limp through a match to get to a beer shower. I love this. Like, his DDT was fucking amazing. Amazing in this. And I haven't seen Ray do that in, like, probably 8 years.
You know, but there is one thing that Stone Cold hates.
And that's when my partner's giving me the goddamn alligator arms.
So maybe he doesn't like tag matches that much.
I thought you
Byron's
were gonna
selling that? That's
I
hilarious.
thought you were gonna say something about.
He already heard the joke when we were watching the Geico commercials. The problem.
Oh, I'm popping for it because I thought it's hilarious.
I thought you were gonna say he doesn't like it when people don't sell DDTs.
Oh, he
That's-
really doesn't know.
He's like that was a DDT. That should end the match.
So goddamn it, stay down.
So why do you think Jack's so sweet in this match? I mean, what I remember is him getting the triple bottom floor drop kick.
He got suplexed off the top rope to the outside and didn't die.
Jack deserved everything he got in this whole fucking match.
But he also, he hit the move that he invented. Puma.
The 630?
Yeah.
Oh, he invented it now.
Yeah, that Puma stole from him.
Oh, Puma stole it from Jack.
Yeah. It's funny how continuity works in the temple, but just saying, I know what's really up. But also, I do have to give props to PJ Black because I do feel like that Johnny's team had a bet with each other who could keep their shit on the longest. And Jack took off his fucking... He fucked up. He took off the bandana himself.
He lost it in a move.
Mundo kept his glasses on for half the match, so he's not quite Mr. Hughes level, but he's getting there.
Yeah.
But PJ Black kept that bandana on the whole fucking match. He had it the whole time. So PJ Black, you win.
The keep it
Show Wrestler of the Week. The Show Delicious
It's
Wrestler
delicious.
of the Week.
Did we discuss this?
Show. It's delicious.
Yes, he is the Delicious Wrestler of the Week.
Well, I mean, look, we have an eating gimmick. There's in our hashtag. It's Show.
Are we getting
it's
donuts
delicious.
every week?
We're not getting donuts every week, but we'll have a little something.
We
We
like
like the
McDonald's
snacks.
sometimes and shit. Justin takes care of us, man.
It is cool to see the trio of PJ Black, Jack Evans, Johnny Mundo, assisted by Taya. It looks like that they have so much fun and that they're really letting loose. It looks like they're sort of the Lucha Bullet Club where they're going against convention.
But see, and that's what's making the difference. Like, look, I'm pissed that Taya's not wearing a belt because Taya's the reason they have the belt. And this isn't me just putting over Taya because I like Taya. I'm saying, like,
it is.
But think about it. These guys are smart enough to come to the ring with backup. Here's your trios. They know why they fucking lost it last week. Like, they got friends in the back. Bring out some lumberjacks. Make some people stand around. Dario's not going to stop. They're like, just because you're babyface doesn't mean you have to be stupid.
I haven't been a lumberjack in a while.
And in Lucha Underground, bringing a female wrestler, Luchadora, to the ring with you isn't the same as in another show where you have a manager. She's another fighter.
They watched her wrestle the shit out of Cage. Like, they have to know that it doesn't matter who it is. Anybody who's credible, who's standing outside that ring, gives them a fourth person on occasion. And when it's a team like Mundo's team that they might just try to do something shady. You're in Dario's temple, so you know that he can play a little fast and loose with the rules, even if the ref says one thing. The thing is, Dario's not going to kick you out of Lucha Underground if you break the rules.
Before we get there, I do want to say that I love how they like to kick people in the dick and the dick area so much.
Yeah, and having Taya in the corner is smart because if someone wants revenge, she doesn't have a dick. Think about it.
I guess you can't.
She is dick kick proof.
That's true.
All right.
Now, there were a lot of dick kicks in this match, which brings us to the finish.
Yeah.
Which is
a little weird.
Puma not having liked Dragon got dick kicked real hard, like took the hard nut shot.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one.
And he took 2 last week, but this is pretty good one this week, yeah.
The heels have to be loving this because this is like breaking dicks off literally more than you would ever imagine in a match.
They're breaking them in.
I don't think there's going to be a Dragon Azteca 3. Let's just put it out there.
Dragon Azteca the Third is not going to be around. But Dragon Azteca getting the Tabernacle Choir now as a soprano. Mm-hmm. So,
dude, that's the spot I've always wanted, right? Is like someone in I Quit match kicking the other guy in the dick and then him having to say I quit in a high-pitched voice.
If you throw on like some sort of reverse figure 4 and basically the other person's face down but your face up, and when you have your leg that goes between theirs and you lie back, you can put leverage to lift your leg up and just now a dick submission hold.
Do you sit around and come up with moves that are dick exclusive?
Well, I was into CMBT.
I was just reminded of like one of the first matches of Charlotte and Natalya Hart, where they were doing figure fours and figure four reversals as if they've never seen the move before in their whole life.
Oh. Well, see, you got to keep it fresh for the young audience.
Yeah.
Anyway, you could do a dick submission hold. That would be
Everything
best
turns
for
into
submission.
WWE talk with Byron Turk.
That's
All right.
NXT.
Listen,
Anyways,
so then Puma basically decides he doesn't like this. He looks around, and again, baby faces don't know how to be heels. Technicos don't know how to be rudos.
And I was at ringside yelling,
So
kick him in the
I
dick.
love the fact that
We do that every
I love the fact that Puma has finally got some gumption to be like, no, F this, let's take it to them their style. But he does it once the ref's back and throws out the nut shot. Now, does this mean that Puma's our heel turn here?
Oh,
or-
he just likes kicking people in the dick. He didn't kick Ray in the dick.
Puma's from the mean streets of Boyle Heights.
Yeah, dude. How many times have we been dick kicked just fucking around by those assholes in
I
masks
don't
that jump us all
disagree,
the time?
but I mean, you know, you need that ring awareness to know when to kick somebody in the dick. I mean, that's the difference between a heel
Well,
and
see,
a face.
he
right?
had great awareness because he kicked Taya in the head because she doesn't have a
Hey,
dick.
hey, I don't even want to talk about this
Okay,
part of the
okay,
show.
come on, don't get Justin right.
I'm just gonna say
He
that
murdered her face.
I expect there to be a receipt for this check. If I'm telling the writers right now, if we don't in the next couple of weeks see Taya absolutely murder the shit out of Puma's face in some fashion with like a steel chair with tacks on it or something, I'm
Or the
gonna be
double
really
knees.
upset. So, the
Yeah.
double knee strike would be great.
Surprised Justin's not
Next time
talking
Puma's
about-
sitting in the corner, Taya just needs to lay in some fucking heavy shit because that looked like I know a lot of.
pretty stiff.
Let's look. A lot of that was leg slap, but there was some connection there. She had some dust on the side of her neck, face parts. After that, there was a boot print going on there.
A lot of that was an audio supervisor going.
Kayfabe,
I hope.
motherfucker. Jesus.
Look, no, I'm fine.
same slap noise that they use for chops.
Maybe I don't know if they sweetened it or what, but there still did look like there was some
She
Oh,
got the
connection
shit kicked
there.
Oh,
out.
he still kicked her in the face.
whatever. Yeah, and I'm here to tell you that he deserves a receipt for that check.
I told
Puma,
Byron,
watch out for Justin next time you
Look,
see him in the
I
temple.
used to be a huge Puma fan, but now that he's kicked Ty in the face,
and he saw that cardboard cutout of him wearing the shirt that says "Fuck you, Justin" on it. He got really offended.
oh, I hate that. We'll post that on Twitter.
That's a SoCal ref joke for
Yeah.
all of our listeners out
Yeah.
outside. Anyway, but that DQ, the match getting
the
thrown
match
out.
ends in a DQ. So the Lucha Dream Team is dreaming of getting their gold back because they don't got shit right now.
But that's so weird that I get the storyline and I get that a face goes and kicks a guy in the dick right in front of the ref in
Right.
the middle of the ring. But
I mean,
This
obviously
is,
this is leading somewhere because I thought with Ray coming into the company that, you know, they put a belt on Ray of any kind. It's going to stay there for a while because it's going to bolster up the whole company. I mean, talking backstage here, I thought that you put a belt on Ray, you leave it there for a while to give the whole company the rub of having this superstar. But man, this is a short fucking run with back-to-back losses, which really, you know,
Was that
and-
pun intended because it was about Ray?
Yeah.
It was short.
second rope Ray.
And in the wrestling world, you know, you have the heels go over on the faces twice, and you have tension with the faces backstage. That usually spells them not getting back their fucking belts.
I kind of think though the Mundo people, I forget what we were calling them earlier, but they
Guitar Heroes.
They deserve the belts. I put the belts on them. They got something going as a group. They have something going on.
I'm glad, and I love to see it. The only part I don't like about it is the fact that Taya doesn't get to wear one of them because I feel like she's a champion in her own right. But
Yeah, and I wonder how Jack's going to carry all three belts and his partners too.
well, that's true. His voice could carry that whole team.
Yeah.
Oh, and Puma's a dick, man. Jack climbs the top rope saying, "Hey, you're gonna see the coolest thing you've ever fucking seen in your life," and then Puma knocks him
Split
down.
legs him. Yeah, it's nice.
I bet it was going to be really cool too.
Dude, it was gonna be fucking amazing.
All right, you guys got to fill me in on this next segment. We got to move on.
Okay.
Lotus segment with Lotus and Azteca. My sling cut out. I kind of didn't see it entirely on the second replay when I was watching it again. But so
It
what
was some
happens here?
Exquisite acting happened.
So here's what happened. What we were talking about earlier about Dragon Azteca doing too much talk and not enough action.
Right.
He was face to face with Matanza. He
And
was
then got
outside
beat
the
up by a
cage,
girl.
and he didn't get beat up. But then Lotus walks up, and they're still, he hasn't seeing what she's doing with Dario.
Okay, let's act out the scene. Okay.
And so then,
Hold on.
so like they're talking, and as if he's gonna do anything.
He's like, he killed your parents. No, Dragon Azteca Senior killed my parents. You're stupid. No, you're stupid.
No, he also says he wouldn't have done that.
He wouldn't have done that, you dumb bitch. And she's like, don't call me a bitch. Puts him in an armbar and then, could feed him to Matanza, who doesn't want to eat him, just wants to give him a hug.
There was an armbar. I was watching on Sling too.
She did put him in an armbar, kind of, but she let him go, or he broke out. One of the two. He didn't really call her a dumb bitch. I added that, but I thought that it was good. But Matanza was getting ready to give him a nice hug and maybe take off that muzzle and kiss him. And, just on the cheek, friendly. But, it didn't happen. And he thinks that Matanza killed Dragon Azteca Senior.
Yeah.
So, Dragon Azteca is really asking for it at this point. Is he going to get fed to Matanza? Is that where this is going?
I don't know. All I know is that he would kind of deserve it for how dumb he's being.
He's trying to avenge his parents.
No,
and
he's trying to avenge his mentor.
He's trying to avenge his mentor, and he thinks that Lotus would want to avenge her parents. Mm-hmm. But then now he knows that she thinks that his mentor killed her parents, just because she said it, and she's only believing Dario because he said it. Mm-hmm. Like what?
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Is Lotus ever going to wrestle? Is this maybe leading to a Dragon Azteca versus Lotus match? Can she still wrestle? Is she broken in some way? Why do we never see Lotus in the ring?
Oh, do you want the real reason, or do you want me to be a nice person? You guys are laughing right now off of the microphones.
Let's just ask the question. You can answer it however you want to answer.
I'm just saying that there's probably reasons, but I don't think she's hurt. How about that?
Okay.
And it's honestly...
Well, but at the same time, they're keeping her around, so obviously she presents some value, and I feel like it's going to go beyond just being a character at some point. I mean, she's going to do something. We know she can wrestle. She knows how to bounce off the ropes and throw an arm drag. I mean, she has been in a ring before.
She's a bit... I mean,
we've seen her wrestle dark matches.
Yeah. No, she is a big part of the story of Lucha Underground.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you
we might
need her.
see
And now, do you think that because she's just such a compelling character that they're keeping her around, and maybe she's working on her wrestling skills, or maybe working matches with some people? Because I mean, they got to bring her in a lot to do all these segments.
Well,
she is a trained wrestler, so it's all good.
In the ring or out of the ring, I think she's still part of a story that's being told. So you need her for those segments. I think she's good with Dario. Dario doesn't wrestle. If she's going to get in a ring, then, it'll go there.
Well,
but
and
I don't
Katrina's
think she
been
needs
in a
to.
ring before, too, but she's not going to wrestle in Lucha Underground at all.
Well, she's disappeared. We don't know what the fuck happened to Katrina.
Oh.
That is true. God, why'd you have to remind me of that? I miss Katrina.
And Mil Muertes is still in a fucking box. We don't
I
even
miss
see
Mil,
shit this
too.
week.
Yeah, Mil is just...
Yeah.
Mil's
And
taxidermy,
Pentagon's in
man.
a fuck dungeon.
I'm really sad that Katrina wasn't on the show.
Yeah,
Dude,
that just hit you, didn't it?
I'm sad the Pentagon is still in that dungeon.
Look, but you got Taya, you got Cobra Moon. There's still some
Yeah.
other awesome ladies in Lucha Underground.
That's true.
So hopefully,
They're a little bit young for me.
And
Anyone
again,
under 120 years old is a little young.
He is the oldest member of the podcast.
I said this about the Pentagon thing though too. As much as everyone loves Pentagon, dude, there's really only 3 match slots in a standard episode, and you got to keep some of these people off TV every now and then with good reasons to keep the spots open. And look, Mil and Katrina ran the entire first half of this season. It's not like they haven't gotten more TV time than anyone this season. So yeah, if they're off for a couple of weeks until they regenerate or whatever weird magical thing they do and beyond the Graveland, I'm not mad at it. I'm anticipating and excited for their return.
I'm just glad that Mil got out of the box so that he's able to wrestle the Lucha World Cup.
That's my Mil in a box.
Maybe he just doesn't show up and they're like, yeah, sorry, our partner's stuffed against
They
the
did.
fucking wall right now.
When did they book him? Did they book him before the match?
Put the rock in the box. Two, you
wonder
put
if he
Katrina's ass in a box.
Because that's Wrestle the World.
Yeah, they're going to have to replace him because he's dead. Fuck.
They got to talk to Cuerno.
Like dead-er.
You think they could
Hey, Hefe's there.
rent him from Cuerno?
That's the mill in a box.
All I
Just
know-
saying.
It's so weird.
All I know is, on behalf of the MMM show, show, I would like to actually name King Cuerno our Wrestler of the Week because he is all of our favorites. On to the next segment.
I'm just gonna shoot.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
No, fuck it. I'm gonna
I
shoot.
think that's fair.
I'm gonna shoot. Cuerno is not my favorite.
Oh.
Cuerno's not my favorite. I'm gonna take it a step further, and I don't even care if he's
Killshot.
listening. Fuck King Cuerno.
Still sore about Killshot getting nerfed by
Fuck
Cuerno.
Cuerno. Kill shot for life. Kill shot for life. Fuck Cuerno. These guys are just fucking with me, guys. Cuerno, as we move further into this season, come back and listen, because every time you see Cuerno from now on,
We're going to talk about how much we love him.
I'm gonna fucking shoot, and I'm gonna shoot real fucking hard. So come back in the weeks to come, because as this whole Cuerno thing progresses, I'm gonna fucking shoot. I'm gonna shoot the
Only half as hard
goddamn
as the
lights
shot
out.
of the
I
arrow
love
from hell.
everybody over at
Arrow
Lucha
from Hell is
Underground.
one of my favorite moves.
Oh, it's still my favorite.
You know what
Fuck
else
the
is one of my
Arrow from
favorite moves in all of Lucha
The
Underground?
Thrill of the Hunt?
The Thrill of the Hunt's pretty
Yeah.
sweet. The stuffed tombstone.
Oh,
my god.
shit. That move
Right?
was great. The package tombstone.
This is
Package
like
tombstone.
politics,
Did
he hit
people.
Killshot
There will
with
be
that
fair
one?
He
time.
hit Killshot. I'm surprised Killshot's back on the show.
Yeah, I know. He had to cut the hair out of his mask to take pressure off of his neck.
Y'all just wait.
Right.
Y'all
Yeah.
just wait. I'm gonna call up Killshot.
Oh.
We're gonna talk, and we're gonna come up with a game plan to keep this Cuerno
You think-
motherfucker away
You
for a
think
long,
if you
long
went
time.
up to Cuerno and asked him what he thought of Killshot, he would know who we're talking about?
Fuck Cuerno.
Oh, he said, who's that
Now
guy?
wait, I thought you
Yeah.
guys were Mill fans though. You guys should be pissed that he's got fucking Mill in a box.
Yeah, but sometimes you gotta put people in a box, dude. I've got like 3 people in a box at my house.
Fuck Cuerno.
I'm out of this conversation starting now.
Fuck a Cuerno.
It's like, where do you think the other disciples of death are?
Fuck a
They're in
Cuerno.
Sinestro.
Yeah, they have.
Oh, their hearts are. They had to get rid of the bodies, though. So I'm like, I want the ultimate Lucha
All right,
Underground
all right.
souvenir. So
Listen.
I went to the Square store and I bought both of the disciples of death.
Listen, let's get this back on
It's
track.
probably
Let's get this
some
back on
Lucha
track.
fan with like 15 masks, a set of Drago armor, and then 2 of the disciples pinned up on the wall.
I'm going back to my notes. I'm going back to my notes here. Right here, the next match, right before we get to the next match, it says, fuck Cuerno.
God damn it.
Sorry, was that cheap?
That is not on the
Cage
notes.
versus Matanza.
outvoted.
We still have a fucking title match here.
Man,
we have a
you know what
fucking
was
title
awesome?
match here. Now,
My favorite part about Cage is that tag team that he filmed that he did with King Cuerno. Sorry, I had to do it.
fuck Cuerno.
No, I like his tag team
Fuck
with
you and the
Messias
Cuerno you
Triple
wrote
A
in
where
on.
they're
Fuck
throwing
Cuerno.
out money. They're Trump guys.
Oh yeah, Team Trump.
Team Trump, that was amazing. In Mexico.
Which is
Donald Trump-
that's about the biggest heel route you can
Okay,
take.
let's
Donald
go to
Trump
the
tried to
match.
have a judge from a case
Yeah.
kicked out because he had Mexican heritage.
Yeah.
And he's like,
okay.
Mexicans don't like me. I'm not going to get a share fake.
It's okay.
He
He doesn't like Samoans either. Remember
anyways.
Umaga? He had him killed.
So let's talk about
Allegedly.
how we got to this match, because again, Casey and I talked about this a little last week.
Yeah.
Was this a dumb move on Cage's part? I feel like
He's not a smart guy.
Cage had some Skynet
Well.
awareness going on for a minute there when he used his whole plan to get the gift of the gods. But now we've moved into this thing where he's cashing it in, and he's not really backing himself up. Like, I know he's got a big ego, but man, we have seen Matanza destroy everyone and everything. He's destroyed the fucking office of the temple. He has destroyed the people in the audience. Like, this was not a smart move on Cage's part, in my opinion.
I don't think he's a guy who has teammates. And also, if he were going to look for someone to back him up and help him out and make a deal, who is he going to get that would help him out? Who would be
Well,
on
this is a
his-
shame. The dream team maybe, but as we talked about before, you don't. The wrestlers don't see the other backstage segments that the viewers
Yeah.
see, so they're not these uber aware like WWE characters
I mean,
are.
And his old homeboy King Cuerno is busy Windexing the glass box and wiping it off
Yeah.
right now. Make sure
But-
there's no fingerprints on it.
But you
Fuck
look at
Cuerno.
like who could he get to help him? Who could he strike a deal with?
I'm not gonna fucking help him. You're not gonna fucking help him.
No, like, but who would be able to? Who would be crazy enough or big enough and strong
No
enough?
one who's around, because
You look
Mill's
at-
in
you
a
look at
box,
Mill,
Pentagon's in a
Pentagon,
hover round.
and then-
There's no one around to help him.
And Vampiro's just Ian 'cause
Again,
he's taking his pills.
but this is why you don't jump the gun and cash it in. Like, this is one of the like, I just want to shake the shit out of him and be like, Cage,
I
you
do
big
gotta-
muscular
I gotta
dumb
make
fuck. Why
one
are you
point.
cashing this in so soon, you dummy?
I gotta make 1 point, and Stryker didn't make it, so I'm gonna make it for him. You don't have to destroy Matanza to beat him. You don't have to kill him. You just have to have his shoulder down the mat for 3 seconds. That's all you need. So maybe he thought he could.
So
do
maybe snatch the key off of Dario's neck and put it on the ground so that Mill's down there. I
it.
don't
No,
know.
Or
dude,
shiny
you gotta
objects.
get the key and stab him in the eye like Jason. We already covered this on the podcast.
Maybe.
Well, what about the Vampiro's theory about the shiny objects? He was trying to give Cage some advice through the microphone.
Anything. Like peel off some of your skin and show him your exoskeleton shiny object and get him to...
Quick, someone toss him a quarter.
Great, now we're gonna have to give Cage all of our quarters.
Throwing quarters at Cage might not be the best idea we've had. We've maybe had better ideas on this show. Look, the other thing, the crazy thing about this match, I'm just gonna say this right off the bat. You get a match between Cage and Matanza, and Cage is the high flyer in the match.
Yeah.
He worked this match like
was
he
awesome.
was just straight luchador for the first half of it before they went into power spot heaven. But this was, I popped hard. I was like, damn.
It was great.
Yeah, we got to see some flips from Matanza too.
I'm not saying that you didn't, but at the same time, the way that Cage was working and the style that he was working
Lucha
was
Cage.
just flat out Lucha Cage.
Yep.
He was
Yeah.
just working straight luchador for at least the first quarter to third of this match.
And
it
a
made-
lot of fucking good it did him.
Yeah. Well, he got a lot of momentum. Matanza.
He did, and I think it caught Matanza off guard.
Yeah,
at
he
first.
didn't know
He's
how
the
to deal
very
with it.
first person to reverse the Wrath of the Gods, and he did it into a roll-up, and he was 1 second away from winning, which proves my point. You only have to get his shoulder down for 3 seconds to beat Matanza.
Yeah, but Matanza's a very athletic guy.
Yeah. Some might even call him Mr. Athletic.
He is.
If
He's strong as a cob of corn.
I would call Matanza, I would talk to him with respect and say Mr. to whatever.
Which is smart. And he would say,
I'd say Matanza is one of the chosen few that could do this role.
Are you saying he's Drew Galloway?
No! No!
I'm sorry.
I just see the shirt in the temple sometimes, and they let people wear it, so I wonder what it means.
Drew Galloway
Kayfabe's such
is
an
the guy
interesting
in the-
thing when it comes to Lucha Underground. That's it's just so kayfabe and Lucha Underground are just such a weird combination.
Stop fucking tagging him on Twitter. He's not Matanza.
No, okay, so I sent out a tweet about the match or whatever, and Cage retweets it and tags Matanza by his real name.
I know.
Which is funny because Lucha Underground, if you watch Lucha Underground, they'll retweet certain people, but they won't retweet people who are really cast as a character if their Twitter handle is their other real name, their straight name.
They don't retweet the wrestlers when they post their schedules and give away future taping dates, do they?
No, not too often, though.
Okay.
I'm sure they all see it.
Yeah, but no one did that because the person that everyone thinks of is Matanza is clearly not him. Because if he was Matanza, all I would be saying is, motherfucker, I'm Matanza. I was saying that when I wasn't Matanza.
All I'm going to say is don't MVP your pants.
Oh,
That's all I'm going to say.
that needs to be a shirt.
Don't MVP your pants. Anyway, so Cage hulks up a couple times. We talked about the finisher a little bit.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, this is the point in time when I have to say, like, is this a Goldberg thing? Is this a Samoa Joe? Like, Matanza's on a pretty unstoppable streak here in Lucha Underground, and I have a feeling this might go on for a while.
Well, they built him up so much. I mean, it's like there's urgency in everything. There's no pay-per-view cycle. So, like, Cage gets the gift of the gods. What are you gonna do when you get that belt? You wanna cash it in right away and fight right away. And
Fuck
like
that. No,
then
I
they
don't.
well.
I mean,
we
I
gotta
would have
wait
been a
week
little bit.
anyway.
I would
you
have been a
gotta wait.
little more
It's still like-
strategic about it, but yeah.
I'd be like, dude,
I get what you're
who
saying.
wants to put
And
this
so, like,
motherfucker through the
it's
office
like
again?
he doesn't want to win the gift of the gods. He wants to win the Lucha belt.
Right.
And so that's why he went through it really quickly. Then you bring in Matanza, and you say Matanza is the biggest and baddest. But how do you really prove that until you throw the biggest and the baddest at the temple?
I
at
mean,
him
but
right
that's
away?
it. That's it. Like, who else? Tejano? Is he the last guy left with the strength that could take on? But he doesn't need the belt. Like, he doesn't seem like he's ever been in Lucha Underground for the belt. He's got his belts in Mexico, and I think he's happy with that. And Tejano seems like he's more in Lucha Underground for the violence and to get some good matches in. Like, I don't think he's got any desire to hurt his chances in Mexico by coming into Lucha Underground and fucking around with Matanza.
See, that's
Like,
the
I
thing.
feel like Tejano is that kind of smart. Like Cage should have been. Like, look,
Yeah.
I got my place where I make my fucking money doing that. I come up here to whoop up on some motherfuckers. I don't come here to take a beat down,
Right.
possibly from some big dude.
They haven't put him on a direction, on a motivational direction towards the Lucha belt. He's always been the AAA former champ,
Right.
AAA accolades.
And I
He
love
is
that. I
tough
love
enough,
that
though.
writing-wise and for
Yeah.
Tejano's character. Like,
But-
he does not fucking need that. That's
But they
not his
could-
goal.
They could give him, point him a little bit closer to the belt and put him on that intersection with Matanza. They could do that. I think he probably is.
I don't know if you want to do that though, because then I feels like, to me, then Tejano's got to come out with his belt and be like, "Oh, you got your little underground belt. I got a fucking real belt. Fuck you." And then that
Yeah.
kind of
And
hurts your
plus,
belt.
he's not AAA champion until like after the show's already taped, because he won the
Right.
belt like
Yeah,
halfway through season 3's tapings in Mexico. he
it's
won.
weird. Like they were able to do that with ADR because he was going to be champ for a long time.
I don't know who.
Until he just
I don't know who that crybaby bitch is that you're talking about.
El Patron.
No one gave a shit for shooting on him last week, so maybe you're okay with the Cuerno stuff, Justin.
I'm not afraid. I am unafraid. What's he gonna do? Hunt me?
Patron?
We just hear a knock at
Cuerno.
the door right now.
Whatever. Try some taxidermy bullshit on
Then
me.
he's ringing the doorbell.
Dude, do you think he stuffed Mil Muertes? He had to, right? Before he put him in, because he fixed his
Look,
mask.
it's not like
They
he
don't
fucking
stuff
went
him.
out there
You
and
put
won the
the-
goddamn match either. He's a
fixed
bitch.
the mask. You put a new mask
fixed
on.
the
He's a
mask.
bitch. He's a body snatcher.
No, he stitched the mask together.
Oh, he stitched
He
it.
stitched the match.
Oh, I was wondering if you went to the wrestling guy store and bought a
Look,
Mil Muertes mask.
I ain't afraid of this motherfucker. He's creepy as Marty the Moth. He stole a fucking body. It's not like he's the one who murdered the motherfucker. That would be cool. I would give that some props. He didn't actually hunt the motherfucker. He stole a dead body.
He hunted him.
But he didn't actually catch him. He stole a dead body.
No, the coffin was just
That's
his
true.
trap.
This is somebody else shooting the fucking deer, and then you going out and picking it up. This is like if you're the guy who
5
picks
second
up
rule.
the guy who
5
shot
second
Dick
rule.
Cheney's friend in the face.
This
Yeah.
is. I mean,
It's
it
the
is.
5-second rule.
it
If he's
is-
in the coffin for 5 seconds, you can take him. He's yours.
He's a bitch. I ain't afraid.
It is very different than when he killed Killshot
Nice, Kurt.
in season 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a good point, Justin.
Remember when we were at the tapings and
Killshot's not in a
Killshot
glass
more than
box.
They showed on TV. Too?
Yeah.
He put the deer head on him and then kicked the shit out of him. It was awesome.
that
but
was
it didn't
kinda
make
fucked
TV.
up.
And then he invited Vampiro in a ring to piss on him.
Yeah.
All right.
And then
So-
Navari started drinking it and shit.
And Navarro was
I
drinking
feel like, look. If it's not Tejano, you have to be gearing up for a Pentagon return for this Matanza thing. Like, Matanza's got to fight somebody. It's not. They don't have as deep a roster as WCW when Goldberg went on his streak, or even
Yeah, he can't fight
even
Jerry
when Samoa
Flynn
Joe was
5
in
times.
TNA.
Oh, dude, I hope
They
he
could
fights
feed him-
disorderly conduct.
Mid card guy, and this is the top of the card too. This is not mid card. Like, Goldberg went on the streak through mid card guys.
it. Well, I think
Samoa
what's-
Joe went through X Division guys who
Fucking El
weighed
Dandy
60
comes in,
pounds
wrestles
less than him.
Matanza.
poor Matanza.
What's the last big streak we've seen in a wrestling promotion besides this? I mean, this is
Ryback?
Yeah, some guy.
Yeah. The
some
back.
guy.
By the
Hungry guy.
way, this match, Cage and Matanza reminded me of like Ryback's fantasy match of what he thinks he would do if he wasn't shackled by WWE. Like he's a big guy, and he's like, "Oh, I wish I could do some stuff," and all he could do is a splash. Whereas Cage is
hear
just
that?
going nuts.
that's the first page of my notes done. Let's quickly go into something else that
Oh, yeah.
we've been wanting to talk about
that
for
was
a
my
while.
blowjob sounds for Byron. sucking
Casey and I have
Ryback's
been wanting
dick.
to talk about this forever.
Fuck yeah, son.
What is this? It's a radio show.
As you see at home, actually you don't see it at home. I'm holding up a picture of
Slater style.
the Aztec medal. Since the belt has been retired this
Medallions.
week, and medallions, you never know when this belt's going to come back. I mean, it has to get put back into play, and there has to be at least 7 matches to get the belt back on someone. So it's not going to be back next week or anything. So we want to talk a little bit about the
Aztec
seven Aztec medallions and the tribes, because we've had theories about this forever. And one of the theories, we talked about this in an early show. I think it was the very first show where all 3 of us were on. We talked about this a little bit, that I think that there should be an angle where we kind of see what tribes people are affiliated with, or Dario even making people have to choose a tribe to be affiliated with But clearly, they've had some backstories where people are talking about representing certain tribes and that there is this long-standing things. And these medallions have very specific things on them and represent the 7 tribes that came from the caves up to Aslan or whatever the Aztec city was. And I can't pronounce... I mean, my Hebrew's pretty good, but these names of the original tribes... Are
we don't need to do that.
Xochimilca, Chihuica, I can't say these.
Stopalapa kettle?
Yeah, Tepecana, Chalca, Mexica.
I think we just need to look at the pictures and describe what we see.
Well, I just liked writing them down, especially this one. What the hell is That's not a word.
It sounds
That's
delicious.
That's like Joanna Jędrzejczyk. It's like, it sounds one way, but the way you spell it is just a bunch of Z's and D's.
It's like Xochitl Hamada.
Wow.
And it's spelled Zixochil.
So, and I'm not trying to be racist at all. I just cannot say these words. I need somebody who can tell me how to say these things.
As they start a word off like that.
Yeah.
XCHT.
Well, like there's Xochimilca, Chihuica,
You're saying it all right.
Gesundheit.
Alcahua.
Get it?
Wow, fucking Todd
Zexocalteca?
Pettengill level humor there, buddy.
Anyway.
Jesus.
So I'm going to put these into terms that I can just from looking at these. The first one looks like it's obviously the Hunters tribe. Here.
No, that is not what that
What
one
is this?
That is Prince Puma. That is the Puma tribe.
That is a cat on there, isn't
That
it?
is
so
a
this
cat
is a
head.
Puma tribe?
Yep.
I thought it was...
Hold on, which one is...
that one that you're pointing at, yeah.
I thought
looks
that
like
was...
Puma wearing his
Yep, it's
headdress.
Puma. It's Puma's Mufasa hat.
Yeah, okay. So
Puma.
that would probably lead Puma to be associated with that tribe. The next one is pretty clear. It's snakes in a skull.
What's
Yep.
that mean?
Well, we know some snakes.
There's, I
We
mean,
know a
we got
snake.
Drago, who's kind of reptilian, and we've got Cobra Moon, who is way more pure
Right.
snake. I would
And
kind of lean towards Cobra Moon being...
I kind of go towards Cobra Moon because I think all of these people are going to be Lucha Underground created characters.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's very...
So now what is this ram's head evil
Cuerno.
thing?
That is Cuerno.
That's a hunter thing?
Yeah.
That's like a ram.
Yeah, but
Like a mounted head?
he hunts things. I think that's supposed to be Cuerno's coin because they have said that Cuerno's one of the descendants. It's the only one that I really see.
Well,
fitting
maybe
him.
because it's got the horn thing going on, kind of like his headdress.
Yeah.
Okay. Then this next one is kind of an undead looking
that also
deal.
looks like a skull looking at it.
Yeah, but look at the other one. That's the skull that Justin's talking about now.
This isn't.
But I'm saying that looks like a hunted skull, like a mounted skull,
maybe
not like
mounted.
an animal head.
Yeah, and it's
Gotcha.
got little like antler things in the background, little tribal art, like like the Harris brothers would get to cover up their Nazi tattoos.
Yeah.
What's up, TNA?
Interesting. Nice.
Piece of shit
you doing?
promotion.
Nice. Nice reference. So the next one is this undead skull thing.
Yeah.
I wonder.
No, see, there is
Katrina
a,
Mil Muertes?
but which one? And I think Katrina's the one with all the power here.
Yeah, I think clearly. Well, and she brought him back, but I feel like they're both representative of this tribe
I
now.
think they're two different tribes.
No, I
I'm
think
saying-
that Katrina's the tribe
Katrina's the-
and Mill's the muscle.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Now this next one is some
makes
kind
sense.
of bird with a mohawk thing. I'm guessing this is a phoenix deal.
No, that is an Aztec dragon, sir.
That looks like Dragon Azteca's headdress.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, but then that could be Drago or Dragon Azteca, right?
Yeah, but it has the same beak that Dragon Azteca has.
Yeah.
Aztec.
And Byron, tweet this fucking image so that people know what we're working with here.
This looks like some kind of crucifix with a moth around it.
Yeah.
A crucifix, a skull, a crown, and a moth. It very
Yeah.
Mariposa-esque.
Yeah, it's clearly the Jesus tribe.
And
Davari?
so I think this is your trust fund moth tribe, right?
Yeah, that is your trust
So
fund
this
moth
goes
tribe.
to the we were talking a few weeks ago that Marty the Moth may actually be an Aztec descendant, though it doesn't necessarily work with him just showing up at the door.
right.
But I like his story now, and let's not forget this is wrestling. People's backstories change every now and
Right,
then.
and then we have we
And that's
have
a change
one
for the
left,
better,
right?
so-
The
I'm
good
gonna
thing
go
about
with
the moth backstory is that it's technically a blank book.
Right, so we're gonna rewrite it and say that he didn't just show up on the doorstep as some
Speaking
dude in
of
jeans and
blank
Speedos.
books, guys, this last one is clearly the Scrat from Ice Age, so I don't
It
know
is.
who that.
What the fuck is this chipmunk rabbit looking thing? This is so
Yeah,
weird. And
don't really know. It
now,
looks
see, I
like
thought
the
this
Scrat.
might be the Puma representation thing here,
I don't know, dude. It looks like a cute little bunny rabbit, but a squirrel also at the same
or
time.
a cat. It could be some kind of cat.
Is that what they had on Easter? Jack Evans was in that gimmick for a minute, and then PJ Black beat him up.
I don't know. All I know is I got some Sour Patch Kids. I was eating them and not paying attention to what was happening.
Yeah, so let's call this the Rata.
Yeah.
It's
Or
it's
Scrata.
the Scrata. The Scrata medal. So we don't really know who's going to be associated with that. Maybe it's, I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know.
Let's see. Okay. Masquerita's little, and that's like the littlest animal that's on
I don't know, man.
Does Cage get something?
I don't
who's
think
Kate?
Cage
Well,
is
no,
a
but I mean,
little
think
bunny.
You want
lucha
lucha
characters.
gimmicks.
Yeah, and what would the Matanza family be associated with? Maybe that's
Oh,
just theirs.
no.
Maybe they're the Ratas.
No, they're not Mexican. They're Spaniards. So they're the conquistadors that fucked with all these people.
Oh, so they're the conquistadors coming to try to get the power.
Yep.
That makes a lot of sense. I like that angle.
Yeah, he bought all the medallions with his father's gold. Some story like that.
Interesting. Well, and he also says that the belt is made out of gold from each of the 7 Aztec tribes. So not only these medals, but the actual main Lucha Underground belt, he says, is forged from the metal of 7 Aztec tribes.
And it does kind of look like a medallion itself,
So
too.
clearly, I think there's some lineage there and some heritage from Dario as well that I'd love to know what the Matanzas have been up to in Mexico and if they've been torturing poor Aztec warriors for thousands of years or not.
And totally not killing Lotus's parents.
They've been ingrained with the whole thing.
Yeah. That's interesting. I like the conquistador aspect.
So you got the conquistadors, you got a bunch of Asians showing up because I'm assuming, unless Lotus was adopted, that her parents are Asian.
Could be
So that could be like a thing that they came over and are doing some work for somebody. I
Never
don't
know. Well, and look, money. There's money to be had, and it's no secret. I mean, you go to Las Vegas, and you'll see, Russian bigwigs there. You'll see Chinese bigwigs there, Japanese bigwigs. You come into stuff like this, I wouldn't be surprised to see any of that going on in the temple.
Maybe
Quite honestly.
the guy in the limo is a fucking rabbit. And that's why Lorenzo Lamas didn't talk to him, because I wouldn't be able to talk to a rabbit person with a straight face, would you?
How would a rabbit smoke a cigar? They don't have the teeth
Did
structure.
you ever fucking watch Bugs Bunny? Jesus Christ.
That wasn't him. He just would hold on to it.
And you know how he wears gloves all the time? Just like the guy in the fucking car. Boom.
That's true.
If I could drop this mic without fucking up the podcast, I would.
So
All right.
let me ask you this to wrap this up. The Aztec medallions and the importance of it. We saw in the very first few episodes that they put a lot of kind of faith into this Aztec backstory.
Yep.
Have we gotten too far away from it? Do we need to fold some of this back in to
No.
keep the importance on the belt? Do you feel like this is something that should be written out more? Should they get away from the...
No, we're seeing it still. We just don't know it yet. Dragon Azteca, Lotus, and the Cuetos is this angle, and we just don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. I mean, I think they can go even further with some of this stuff too. I like the Puma angle too, and you want to see which characters are representing stuff. And obviously, I feel like Cobra Moon's gimmick could go in that direction too, where with her being the clear representation of this Snake Tribe thing.
Dude, if Aerostar is time traveling to get all these people on the same fucking page, he's got his work cut out for him.
You think
because
he's the little bunny rabbit?
maybe he is
Bunny
small.
rabbit?
I don't think.
he's
No,
not
I
a
mean,
Richard
I
Gere.
feel like Aerostar is kind of a foil to Dario in the sense that Aerostar was more the representation of the creation or the creature that brought the tribes out of the caves in the first place. I feel like he was even before the tribes. And Aerostar has that kind of mystical pull to him, that he's kind of not the creator of the tribes, but kind of the shepherd of the 7 tribes once they came out. And I feel like there could be a backstory there of why the tribes separated that involves Aerostar having to try to pull them back together in the first place.
I think it's going to come out that Aerostar fucked something up and he's the one that killed Lotus's parents, because that would be hilarious.
That would be awesome.
If he just accidentally does it and then fucks up the time stream, it'd be great.
It's all Back to the Future stuff. You have
It's like,
old
dude,
Dario, young Dario.
You guys got any other thoughts about Lucha Underground or...
nah,
Good show. Good show.
Good show. Let's talk some fucking UFC 199.
We got to talk about some fucking fights. First, I'm going to go back in time quickly just to UFC 88 because I know you want to bust my fucking balls.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this, man. Look, I got to show you this. All the green are the fights that I at least got the person right. The 2 fights that I got wrong were the ones that I was most hyped about. You can tell that I picked them based on passions and not brains. Fucking Aljamain Sterling lost to Mr. Tate. Misha's fucking man,
I didn't
Brian
even see the
Caraway.
fight because it was on fucking Fight Pass.
It was, but Aljamain rode his fucking back like a spider monkey the whole first round. It was close to a 10-8 round. But then Caraway just, like, whatever Misha told him in the corner actually fucking worked, because Misha, if anybody knows how to pull a fight out that she started off losing, it's Misha Tate. She gave her uncanny fucking superpower to Brian Caraway this week.
She's like, if you lose, you're cut off.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think she told Brian Caraway before the fight that if he won, he got anal. And his ass still hurt from the last time. So, yeah, but she's wearing the strap on there. Come on.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I know we got
an
how that goes
explicit
down.
tag,
Now
but
you're getting
Jesus.
Casey all
Sorry.
hot and
I'm not
bothered.
a fan of Brian Caraway. I think he's a douchebag. And it's hilarious because I love Misha Tate. I think she's awesome, but especially from his time on The Ultimate Fighter on that Tate Rousey edition, he just seemed like such a bitch, and he seemed like he was just trying to get into fights with the girls and stuff all the time. And it's like, let fucking Misha take care of Ronda, dude. Just step back. Train the fucking fighters. Shut your pie hole.
Who do you hate more, him or Cuerno?
Cuerno.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Cuerno, our pick for UFC Fighter of the Week.
Fuck you. So anyway, Aljamain Sterling lost that one. And then in a fucking snooze fest, my homegirl Jess what were your thoughts? I'm too close to this one. Like,
Okay.
Jess is a homegirl. Like, I have trouble with this.
What did I text you, Justin? I
Oh
think
my
I
God.
texted, get these girls a Bellator contract.
Oh.
I know I sent you a bunch of Z's.
Yeah.
I might have said something about Cleveland work rate. I'm sorry. I know we got a lot of people from Cleveland listening. That was just me being an asshole.
That's all right. We're used to it.
Oh, God.
I'm wearing my Cavs hat, by the way, right now.
Yeah,
even
it is.
after.
It's a cool hat, though.
You know, it's the day after they got destroyed in game 1 of the finals by.
I was going to ask how that went.
The third period went great.
Oh, nice.
The third quarter was awesome. The fourth quarter, maybe not so much. Where the Golden State Warriors really stretched out on the fucking Cavs, like in a bad way.
Yeah, I know. I just have friends that really like the Warriors that I want to give some shit, and it's not happening.
Well,
Sup, Vinny?
Look, that was the first. That was the first game. It was on the road. This is the most winningest team in like NBA history, and they're playing at home in the finals. I didn't really expect the Cavs to win. I liked what I saw in the third quarter. I was hoping it would go a little more that direction, at least be closer, so I wouldn't feel so much like Brian Caraway taking it from Misha Tate up the butt. But I do, so I'm going to move on. So that's Cleveland sports for this week. Jessica, I did not get it done. Cavs did not get it done last night. I still hope to see Jess on the card in Cleveland. I think that that's a big benefit to her. That Stipe's bringing UFC, 203 to Cleveland on September 10th. Because I feel like because she's one of the few stars from Cleveland, she's still going to get on that card. She's going to probably get a decent match because they'll want her to help draw people in. She might even, I hope for her sake, that maybe she could still pull the headliner for the prelims. Maybe because that's what this slot was.
If not, hey, you know what? She can give a good piss break to everyone.
Or, maybe she'll be on the pay-per-view. I don't know. Anyway, it wasn't exciting.
No,
and I've just seen her do
wasn't.
better. She got out-wrestled. Look, Sarah McMahon's got a silver fucking medal.
I think that match is why I fell asleep 2 matches from the show ending.
Yeah, I mean, look, it wasn't sexy.
So who won in the main? Was it fucking Corey Graves or was it Dolphin Teeth?
I'll get there because there was another one that I know you like, which was Alberto Udo breaking Jake Collier's nose early in the fight, and Collier fights back and gets the TKO win in the second round.
Dude, that was so great, and I'm always entertained by nose breaks unless it's someone that's a luchador that I really like that has it happen. I don't mean him.
And here's the trick, people. You get a break like that. It's hard to continue, but it can be done. And the trick is you can't go to the corner and blow your nose because then your eye will blow up typically.
Yep. And then your eyes close shut and you're fucked.
You have to breathe through your mouth. So you goddamn well better have the right mouthpiece in and not be one of those fucking gassers. And this kid did it all right. You can fight through a broken nose. They teach you this in martial arts, especially to get through street fights because it happens all the time. People get slammed on walls or concretes. Your nose is one of the first things to break. People are aiming for your nose. You catch an elbow. Your nose will break, but you can still win the fight. This kid proves it, and he gets my fucking toughness award this week since there's no Marty the Moth match in Lucha.
Right, right.
Because Marty's a tough son
man.
of a bitch.
That knee that broke the nose.
I'm also, before I forget, I want to put over Vinny Massaro's fucking t-shirt If you guys haven't seen Vinny's t-shirt, I'll repost it, but it's fucking dope. I love Vinny's t-shirt.
Yeah, it's available on ProWrestlingTees.com. Use the code show. We don't have a code.
We don't have a fucking code, sadly.
Use the heels code.
Use the heels code to buy Vinny's shirt from not on the heels page because they get extra less of nothing then. Just buy Vinny's shirt because it's actually a fucking super dope design. I'm going to buy one. I had to pay rent this week, so I'm going to wait till next week. But I'm going to buy a Vinny shirt. And Vinny, if you're listening, sorry we didn't have you on to plug it yourself, but I think you're on heels this week, aren't you?
Vinny on
heels
so
this
Vinny's cheating on us is what you're saying.
No, dude, look, it's all Lucha Click. It's all fam.
Okay, it's fine.
I'm not mad at those guys. There are podcasters out there that I'm
not
mad
mad
at,
at
but
Vinny.
I'll
I'm mad
save
at those
shooting on
guys.
those. I'll save shooting on other podcasts for next season.
Yeah.
We'll see if they can redeem themselves.
Grino. Jesus Christ.
We'll see if they can
Grino.
Lucha Grino.
Anyway.
Really?
That's what they used to call the white people.
Oh,
who used to call Mexico.
Jeremy Little Heathen Stevens
one
against
of the-
Hinnon, former champion Barao.
Oh, I see. Okay, so
Now
I
this
fell
is up at
asleep.
145.
Yeah, I fell asleep and then I woke up and I saw Hennen doing pretty good and I fell back to sleep. So what else happened?
He lost.
God damn it.
Hinnon, he lost. But here's the thing about this to me. He took Jeremy Stevens' best punches. Mm-hmm.
And he gave some good ones back when I was awake. I saw that.
And so, because a lot of people are questioning, should he stay at 145? Should he try to go to 130? I think he should stay out of 135. Even though he lost, Jeremy Stevens is really fucking good. Hinnon Barao, I think, was always a little overrated. I know there was Rogan saying pound for pound best or whatever before his one pay-per-view. Come on, everybody knew that was a joke. That was just fight hype for dumb people because they'd never heard of Hinnon Barao. Anybody who knew MMA knew that Hinnon Barao was not the GOAT of any kind. We all knew that he was a mid-top Carter who put it together, and maybe he was on his way to being super, super good. But look, TJ Dillashaw fucking took him out double time, and that just shows where he's at, because honestly, I don't think TJ was the best. He had fucking lost to John Dotson on the fucking Ultimate Fighter.
Shots fired.
So Hinnon Barao, yes, he might be, in the top 5, top 10 of either of those weight divisions. I don't think he's at the top of it, but even though he lost to Jeremy Stevens here, which kudos to Jeremy Stevens, I still think Hinnon Barao can be a player at 145. He should have lost that match worse, is what I'm saying.
Hey, he's doing all right when I woke up. Maybe I was dreaming.
Yeah.
Maybe I was dreaming of a world where Hinnon Barao wins fights.
So Cody No Love Garbrandt.
Is that our good friend Corey Graves?
Yeah, undefeated Thomas Almeida.
AKA see, you know what? I called him dolphin teeth, and then I realized he just smiles with his gums, and he actually has really big teeth. Jesus Christ, Byron!
Byron's already listening to the podcast. Like, how meta is that?
Oh God! It's just like when I was trying to listen to the last Real Heels in the car, and Byron started listening to himself on the podcast.
No. What happened was I was listening to the heels.
No one
and
cares.
then in the
No one
middle
cares.
of it,
No one cares.
Casey
No one cares.
turns on our podcast to listen to his Stone Cold impersonation.
That never...
hell yeah!
Hey, don't worry. We sound good this week. Don't worry.
Mealy mouth bastard.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Price check on a jackass.
Okay, we can continue.
I love it. Anyway, Cody No Love Garbrandt.
Corey Graves.
Yeah, he's a new superstar. These guys were both undefeated going in. They both had like total potential to go to the next level.
And they both look like total D-bags.
And he's got this super tat up the neck look and this shit talking thing.
He's Corey Graves with a beard. Let's not mince words.
I think he's going to be able to sell fights. I do, because of that fact.
Because people want to see him get fucked up.
I don't know. Maybe. But either way, I think there's something about his personality. I think there's something about that look that's going to help him sell fights. Let's talk a little bit about UFC 199er here in Los Angeles, California. And no, I actually don't think I'm going to this fight. I talked about it with some friends, and there's still tickets available. So if you're listening to this, grab yourself a ticket. Come down. It's at the Forum. And people were talking shit on Twitter yesterday, and some of my friends were talking shit in text messages about the Forum. Why would they do it there? If you don't know, the Forum has been completely fucking remodeled.
Oh, man.
We're talking millions and millions of dollars have been put in there. Dana White was even talking about it at the press conference yesterday. The Forum is fucking immaculate now. Don't sleep on the Forum just because there's not an NBA team there. And honestly, one of the 2 NBA teams should almost go there, but it's not even quite set up as good for basketball as it used to be anymore.
Yeah.
But who cares? Like, they wanted to get the UFC in there. They got them. It's an awesome venue for the UFC, I think. We'll see.
Dude.
All the guys that are over there now have been
So much
tweeting about how
fucking fight history.
awesome it is. All the backstage stuff is awesome.
Uh-huh.
The dressing rooms, the boxes. The seats are better now. They're not those same old rickety plastic seats they used to have when the Lakers were in there. It's totally redone, folks.
I remember that shit because my mom, she used to work for a Coast Federal Bank, so we used to get free tickets to the Forum all the time.
It was a rat-infested shithole towards the end there.
I
It was
never
a
got to
bad,
go to
bad
basketball
venue.
games. I got to go to a lot of fucking awesome boxing pay-per-views, though. And the fucking USA Network, like Tuesday night fights and shit like
Yeah,
that.
and boxing has still been there the last couple years since they've done the renovation.
I saw Prince there.
Dude, I
Well,
saw
you saw it. That was still a shithole,
It
wasn't it?
was a shithole back then.
Yeah.
I saw WCW there before the Monday Night War era.
Well, I'd love to
It's
see
just
some
fucking
wrestling go
awesome.
there. Hey, maybe Lucha will do a big event there one day. Maybe Lucha should do Ultima Lucha
Home-
into the Forum.
Home of the
Aerostar
World
can jump
Peace
off the-
Festival.
That's my suggestion of the week to Lucha Underground. From me to you, do Ultima Lucha in the LA Forum.
My suggestion, Lucha Underground, from me to you is to give me, Byron, and Justin Ultima Lucha tickets so that we know we get them and we don't freak out and have panic attacks when the tickets go available. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
Some of
I'm
us,
not gonna deny that request.
Some of us invest money in plane tickets.
Oh yeah, that's true. So quick little preview. I'm gonna go from the bottom up. A couple of fights I don't even care to talk about, but I'm gonna talk about this Cole Miller Alex Caceres thing because this fight was originally Cole Miller Alex Caceres was originally Dennis Seaver versus BJ Penn,
Yeah.
and then Dennis Seaver fell out. Cole Miller came in, and then BJ Penn fell out for using an IV. And then Alex Caceres, Bruce Leroy comes in. I think this is a no-brainer. I think Bruce Leroy is not going to win this fight. As much hype as there was for him coming out of The Ultimate Fighter, I don't think he can handle Cole Miller. Even though Cole's been around a long time.
Hit him with that hook kick, Leroy. That's all you got to do, brother.
I think Cole Miller's got the reach on him and the experience, and I think he's going to get this one done. Jessica Penne versus Jessica Andrade. Penne has been not around a lot. Andrade is tough and definitely has a chance to win. If you like betting on a dog as an underdog, then I would say that that's a decent bet for you on Andrade, but I'm still going to take Penne in this one.
I'm putting all my money on Jessica.
Smart choice. Beneil Dariush versus James the Texecutioner Vick.
Such a great name.
Beneil is number 10 in this division, but James Vick is got this 9-0 record. I'm going to pick Vick on this one. I think that he's got some skills that people aren't looking at. His range is good. The way he circles. I think he is just a tough opponent for Beneil. Beneil could get it done if he gets to the inside and works some of the clinch game and maybe some of the dirty boxing and tries to get some takedowns. But I just don't see it with Vick. I think Vick walks away with this one.
9-0 for a reason, and he's marketable as fuck with a nickname like that.
He really is. He really is. So,
and he's a scary looking dude.
I'm going to let Casey talk about this one. Brian
Yes!
Ortega, who is ranked number 12 at 145,
I don't even know who this
your guy
guy is.
is not ranked at this weight class, I don't think.
Oh shit! Well,
Clay
he's about
Guida.
okay,
But he's
fucking-
fighting 145 now. This is not the
know.
grimier, heavier Clay Guida that we saw sit on some of these motherfuckers. I mean, he took out Pettis.
by sitting on him.
Yeah. And Pettis is almost big for 170. I mean, Pettis is a lot bigger dude than Clay.
me
Clay's
tell
down
you
145 now.
Clay Guida is one of my favorite fighters. He's one of my dad's favorite fighters. Clay Guida is one of those guys that you just cannot knock the fuck out. He has Homer Simpson disease, which is an extra amount of bone in his head that makes it that when you hit him, it doesn't hurt his brain and knock him out. You could hit this guy in the face with a baseball bat, wouldn't knock him out. He could take like Crow Cop, just kicking the shit out of him, get right up, shake hands with him, and then say, "Hey, you like my hair? You want some tips?"
So, do you think that Clay gets it done here?
I don't know, but I'm gonna fucking love the fight because I love Clay Guida. I know,
And that is true. I mean, no matter what, watching his fights, even when he loses, it's fun to watch his fights. He's so fucking grimy.
and he always gets fucked up. That's my prediction. His face is gonna get fucked up, and there's gonna be blood everywhere. 'cause
He's
there
a
always
fighter.
is.
He's a fighter. I mean, like, and I have to say, I love guys like that. Like, I'll go into the gym and I'll get my ass kicked by, 93% of the dudes in there using techniques and this, that, and the other thing. But I'll go in the street and I won't lose because I'm fucking crazy. I feel like Clay Guida is that guy in the gym.
Yeah.
I feel like he's the guy that will impale your ass on a broken chair leg in the gym. He's just fucking grimy and crazy.
I want him to do a self-defense video like Boss Rutan did, which I own. I own that on DVD.
You got to get a picture of you on that DVD.
I want the Boz action system in my house so I can punch those spring-loaded whatever.
Yeah,
I liked his O2 trainer. I listened to him talk about it, and I thought, this thing is really awesome. It's a great idea. I need to get one of these.
Everyone uses the training mask instead, though, because it fits better.
Yeah.
But what the thing is, like, I was thinking I need this to take me to the next level, and then I learned how it worked and how it makes you feel. I changed my mind. I don't need it.
Yeah, because you need more donuts.
Yeah. Because Byron needs all the brain cells that he has, folks.
All right. Well, I had a maybe for Ortega, but I think you've convinced me that I want to see Clay Guida win. So I'm going to go with Clay Guida for this one,
each and
folks.
every one of you listening.
If you follow my picks and you bet my picks, then send me a share of your winnings because hopefully you'll be in the money.
If you listening right now, you with the fucking headphones.
He's pointing at the microphone.
If you do not like Clay Guida, fuck you.
You're a communist.
Piece of shit.
Dustin Poirier versus Bobby Green. This is number 11 versus number 13 at 155 pounds. This, my friends, this is the murderer's row. People talk about how 155 is a murderer's row of fighters. These two guys are the guys on that fucking row that you don't want to have to face to move up into the top 10. They're hovering just outside the top 10 because they've taken some tough losses because this division is fucking impossible.
There's 9,000 people in it.
Oh my God. I mean, like, and they're all crazy. I mean, they're the Cowboy Cerrones of the whole league. They'll fight anybody. They'll fight to the death. 155 is a horrible, awful, scary, scary place if you're a fighter. And here are two of the monsters in the division who are sitting at 11 and 13. It's amazing they're not sitting higher. I feel like if these guys were in any other weight class, they'd be like 4 and 5.
I remember the first time I saw Poirier fight, I didn't think he was going to win because I worked with a guy with the same last name, and he was like...
He was a Frenchman.
he's like a wimpier Byron. Like,
Right, so
I know
total
that's saying
bitch
a lot.
status.
But it's like it's like Byron, but with my body, but smaller.
Right.
Like maybe like 5'3" or something, 5'4". And he was a tiny little man. I heard a girl tell him once, I wish I could put you in my pocket. And that's what I think when I think Poirier.
Well, I got to say, I'm picking Poirier for this fight, but
me too.
Bobby Green's fucking beast. And it's like, I almost feel bad that these two guys have to fight each other. I want to see these two guys fight everyone that is in the top 10 and higher, and I want to see them work their way up. I wish this was a number one contenders match.
Yeah.
But, look, there's a lot of fucking guys at 55 to get through, and there's more coming in all the time. And, you still got guys like Khabib hovering out there and Tony El Kukui. Like, 55 is just fucking beast.
Khabib Poirier, let's do it.
And I have to be honest, I don't want to see Dos Anjos hold on to his belt. I want to see it get mixed up some more. I want to see Dos Anjos drop the title to one of these guys soon. We'll see. I hope all of these guys, I hope to see Tony get a shot at Dos Anjos. I hope to see Khabib get a shot at him. I hope to see Eddie get a shot at him. I want to see at least 8 guys punch Dos Anjos in the face.
Khabib's the guy I want to do it, but he's probably like my favorite in this weight class.
Here's my scenario of what I would love. I would love to see Khabib take it off of Dos Anjos, and then I'd love to see El Kukui come up and beat Khabib for it.
That would be cool.
That would be my ultimate dream.
As long as Khabib gets his moment,
Yeah, and I think that would... I mean, look, we're not talking about a democracy of fighting here, but that would be awesome if it went down that way. Speaking of awesome, Hector Lombard's got to fight. He's number 15, I think, in his division or something. Against...
sounds way low for him, but
Dan Henderson?
Yeah, fucking Hendo.
He's still fighting?
Fucking Hendo, bro.
Thank you. He's still fighting. That is the exact reaction I wanted.
It's because whatever color he is doesn't crack.
Dan Hendo? Yeah, I think Lombard's a little more
orange doesn't crack. Okay?
I gotta say, in this day and age where I don't think Hendo is going to get away with any supplementation or TRT or anything like that, I don't think he's going to beat Lombard.
I don't either, but
he's one H-bomb away from winning at any point in time. We all know that. And Hendo has been one of my favorite fighters through his whole career. One of I think the only 2-weight champion in Pride.
His biggest enemy in this fight is USADA.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's his fucking birthday candles, man. I think the guy's just like, look, there's
He's younger than all of us.
And we talked about this before. It's the sad thing about MMA is that I think he's one of those guys. He could probably still beat 90% of the guys at his weight class, maybe 90% of the guys at 2 weight classes.
But he wants too big
But guess
fights.
what?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see him fight that 90% of the guys. They're all in Bellator. They're all in World Series of Fighting.
Yeah.
All the guys that are left at his weight class that he can't beat are all the guys that are ranked ahead of him in the UFC. And that's all that people want to see him fight. And it's just a shame because it's like you could still see Hendo win. You could see him win without hurting himself or jeopardizing his career. But I don't think you can see him win at the very top of the division. Hector Lombard is on his way to the top of that division, and I just think that he's going to run over Hendo.
See, and when you say that, I'm so sad because it makes me think of Crow Cop. He's one of my favorite fighters of all time, and that happened to him, and I'm still sad about it. Thanks for making me cry, Justin.
Well, it happens. I mean, Arlovsky just went down that way to over him. It's
Yeah.
like Arlovsky can probably beat 92% of the guys or 93% of the guys in one of the hardest divisions out there. At the same time, he's not getting past the top 6. You know, he's just not. There's no way.
My favorite thing Crow Cop did?
What's that?
Fucking murdering Alberto Del Rio.
Tell us how you really feel. Oh, man.
Oh, Left Leg Cemetery.
So, Max Blessed Holloway
Shitty name.
versus Ricardo. Yeah, but I love Holloway.
he's a great fighter.
Ricardo
but-
Lamas is a great fighter, too. This is number 4 and number 5.
And did you know that he is Lorenzo Lamas' brother?
Ricardo Lamas.
Yes.
I'm picking Holloway for this fight just because I feel like his streak has been super awesome recently.
Byron's calling up the fight.
Oh my god.
Oh, see.
It'll be over soon.
Yeah, it's almost done.
This is terrible. What's his gimmick here? Dos Caros?
Dos Caras Jr. Yeah, his gimmick is getting kicked in the fucking face and dying.
Yeah.
Dying so much they have to pull the mask
And
off
so,
his face.
but this is how when he comes to the ring, Del Rio gets away with saying that he's an MMA fighter, right?
Yeah.
This is what he was bragging about when he started at WWE.
WWE.
He
saying
won a
was real
fight.
fighter.
He
won a
did. He
fight
won
by
some fight, right?
stomping. I remember once he won a fight by stomping the shit out of the person because it was Japan and that was okay.
It was, but his record got bounced out because of sort of.
Flipovic is
Jobbers, right?
already putting it on his chin here.
Well, this
Jeez.
is when he was called the pro wrestler
Crow
killer.
Cop,
There we
head
go.
kick,
There we
dome.
go.
One more.
Oh my god.
There we go. Oh, take his mask off to give him some air.
Shades
because
of-
he's dying.
Shades of P.D. Williams, Mark Coleman.
Just like fucking dying like his career is in WWE. Suck it, Alberto.
God, if Crow Cop had been wearing shoes, that would have been exactly like the P.D. Williams kick there. Boom! Right in the
It looks
dome
like
parts.
he doesn't hit him.
Oh, come on.
Oh, he fucking hit him.
This coming from a guy who watches like 17 hours of wrestling a week. Now you're going to say it looks like he didn't hit him?
That was a hit, dude. I will show you personally. Come here. Put
Anyway,
a mask on.
so I'm picking Holloway
He
in
did
this
not
fight against
fucking
Lamas.
dive. Did you hear him say he dove? What the fuck? Okay.
This is why we don't let Byron talk about MMA too much.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, Max Blessed Holloway, I'm picking him over Lamas. And that's a tough fight. That might be fight of the night.
I hope he has Lorenzo
We'll
in
see.
his corner.
Cruz versus Faber.
Oh yeah, fucking.
Holy shit. The shit talking
Let's go, Cruz.
on this fight has been, and it's funny that you should say that because after hearing the shit talking this week, I'm actually in Faber's corner.
Jesus Christ.
I know that's surprising to you, isn't it?
I want
'Cause
to go
was-
home right now.
I was huge for Cruz winning the belt. I loved it. I think I'm seeing something in Faber right now that I haven't seen in him since his WEC days.
Dude.
I think this might be the last run for it, but I think the real California kid from WEC is back.
Kerry Von Erich looking motherfucker.
We'll see. But dude, all the shit he's been talking about Cruz about his back fat and his
I'm sorry that the guy had fucking career-ending surgery and he's a little fat, you piece of shit, Texas tornado looking
who carries a
motherfucker.
belt in UFC? This isn't pro wrestling. Who's got moves? Cruz got man boobs, dude.
Dude, it's okay.
And Uriah is calling
It's
him
just
out
more
on
to
it.
hold on to when he's getting the loving, baby.
And I love Uriah shit talking to Cruz about, because I thought Cruz's shit talking with Dillashaw was awesome because he did it with analyzing the fights.
Yeah.
He like did it with straight analytics and pointed it out. Now
He
he's
did
trying
it as
to
a
do that.
broadcast journalist.
Now he's trying to do that with Faber, and Faber's taking him to task for it and just telling him that he's a bitch for just using analyzing.
Yeah, clearly kicking him right in the fucking head, Byron.
Oh, and the punch after is even better.
And that one's for Ricardo.
Byron's all over. Byron's just on the internet right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, I am going to pick Faber for this one. I think that Casey's obviously going to pick Cruz.
You know what?
Byron's going to pick a donut.
I have an autographed Dominic Cruz
Frank
UFC
Shamrock.
trading card.
I love Dominic Cruz. I really do.
I pulled that randomly out of packs. I got a little card that I had to mail in to get that shit. And I want that to go up in value. So let's go, Cruz. Don't let me down, brother.
I'm going to call, I feel second round guillotine, Faber wins.
I'm going to call
It's my very specific pick for
first
this
round
match.
tap out due to being afraid. Cruz wins.
That's like the tap from strikes. That's like the thing you never want to do in
gets
MMA.
too spooky.
You're a total
Yeah.
bitch if you tap from
He
strikes.
does the fucking Razor Ramon fingers
say
at
who I know
Araya and he
who's
taps out on his leg.
So then we got our last fight, and more shit talking has abounded in this one. Holy
Yes!
smokes. And people, if you have not watched the press conference for this, I don't even care if you listen to this show after the fight, go back and watch the UFC 199 press conference because it was more entertaining to me than the fights that I've watched recently.
If you want to see Angelico talk some shit,
Pretty boy Luke Rockhold.
he's going to have to be pretty boy Angelico now because they're
Luke is
practically
talking.
fucking twins.
Luke is a good shit talker. He's a cocky, confident motherfucker, and he's a good shit talker. And Bisping
is
like
the best.
slapping him down with the shit talking.
God, I just want to give Bisping the
I know I
biggest
might
hug.
not win, but I'm still gonna break your whatever he's saying.
Break your
is-
pretty face.
I just don't even know what Bisping's talking about
Gonna hold
sometimes.
you down
but it's
and fuck your mouth in front of all the people.
and that's how it is. That's how he's talking. It's amazing. Now, Luke Rockhold went dirty, though. Luke Rockhold said some shit about the man's fucked up eye.
Yeah.
Now, look, this is a legit injury that he has from being a goddamn warrior.
Yeah.
I thought that made Rockhold look
dick
more
face.
heel and bitch than I've ever seen him before.
This
This
is
is not
like-
just like making fun of somebody for some shit that they could control. This is not Uriah making fun of Cruz for having back fat. Okay, that's funny. Funny.
The
When
guy
you're calling
can't
a
control his
professional,
glands, Justin.
I know, but when you're saying a professional fighter has a muffin top, that's fucking funny. Okay,
Damn it.
when
It's
you're-
cruel.
When you're saying a dude who got his eyeball almost fucking poked out and almost
Yeah.
lost his career over it is
Yeah.
a bitch for being cross-eyed, and that you're gonna mess up his other fucking eye.
Yeah.
That's like, this has gone past Bushido here, and Luke Rockhold has gone into, what the fuck, motherfucker? Like, this is not cool to me.
I've been known to make fun of Shawn Michaels on occasion.
I didn't even
have.
care. Like, when Conor McGregor was talking about Dos Anjos leaving Brazil and living in LA, and that his whole family was living in LA and being traders, I didn't even think that was as bad. Because guess what? Dos Anjos actually made that choice. It was a conscious choice to come and train in America because he felt like he had better training and a better life for his kids.
Yeah.
And if someone's going to make fun of you about that, guess what? I think that's fair game.
Bisping didn't go, man, I want to get my fucking eye poked out.
Yeah, and like I wonder what Mike Winklejohn has to say about it, who's one of the head trainers at Jackson Winklejohn down there. He's had a similar issue and doesn't have his fucking eyeball now. You know what I mean? Like, he can't fucking see out of one of his goddamn
Right.
eyes, and it affects his ability to work as a trainer even.
I want to see Luke Rockhold make fun of New Jack's lazy eye.
So, yeah. Again, Luke, that was some nasty, dirty heel shit. That was some shoot heel shit. Maybe you should back off of that. I like shit talking in MMA. I think it needs more of it, but that was like, if you have to go that low,
At least do
you're
the
not that
Dario
smart.
Cueto and make eye-related puns the whole time,
Maybe.
like he did to Big
I
Rick.
don't even know. I just think it was dirty. I don't even think it's entertaining your fans, like your hardcore fans.
No, because everyone's like, you're a fucking asshole.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like take a cue from the Conor McGregor book of, yeah, you can play a little bit dirty, but keep it fun, make it funny. You can still be intense, but there's a way to shit talk and drum up business for a fight without going there. Like Bisping, I think, has it down. I don't think Bisping even disrespects Luke that much. He's talking about the sparring that he won with them, which is a little bit of a dirty tactic. You don't technically
don't talk
talk
about training shit.
training
Yeah.
shit, but it did come out, and he even acknowledged it in the press conference. He was like, look, I fucking said it. I'm talking about the training shit. I know I'm not supposed to, but I whooped your ass there. What do you have to say about it? Now's your chance to talk about it. Luke didn't say shit.
Yeah,
he did not deny it. He didn't say
dying on the
shit.
inside is
because
what he was doing.
guess what? And I'm here to tell you, Bisping probably got the better of him in that training room. Because you know what? They were probably training boxing. Bisping is a better boxer.
Yep. And that's what this fight is going to come down to, Justin.
Well, here's the thing.
It's where Justin shits on my
Here's
dreams.
the thing. My money, my personal money,
Is on Luke Rockhold.
is on Bisping.
Oh, really? All right, Justin.
As you can tell from my picks from last week, however, this may be a crime of passion against myself. Because
Yeah. Byron has
I
those all
feel
the
like the
time.
good money is on Rockhold. I can't say that it isn't. He's just, in this weight class, he's one of the most well-rounded guys. Bisping, though, has some fire. He is coming off of beating one of the greatest of all times. I won't necessarily
he
call
is.
Anderson Silva the GOAT. I think that, or maybe he is right now. I think today, Anderson Silva is the GOAT until John Jones beats Cormier a second time, and then John Jones will be the GOAT and probably stay the GOAT for a long time.
I don't know, man. You haven't seen my creative fighter on UFC 2. It's pretty good.
But so I feel like just Rockhold is super well-rounded. You know, you got these other guys out there. You got your Jacares and your Yoel Romeros that are coming up that could be trouble for him. I just don't know that Bisping is even supposed to be that guy because I feel like those guys beat Bisping. But Bisping does have a way to beat Rockhold. The problem for Bisping is this. I think the best way for him to beat Rockhold is to take the whole fight and make it a points fight. Mm-hmm. I think he's got to Mayweather him. I think he's got to dance around him, stick it on his eyeball. I think he's got to bore the shit out of the crowd. But damn it, this is the UFC title.
made fun of his
You
eyeball.
didn't have a full camp. You got to get up on your fucking bicycle. You got to move. You got to backpedal. You got to sidestep, and you got to jab. You
Gotta
have
run
to
away
fucking
like
jab.
Lyoto Machida.
There's a lot of guys in the UFC that think they can box. Conor McGregor being one of them. Mm-hmm. I'm here to tell you, very, very few of them have a jab that is a real professional boxing level jab. I think that Bisping does. It might not be at the heights of pro boxing jabs. I'm not saying that the guy's fucking Roy Jones. I'm saying that if he was in, he was a 2-0 boxer starting off his boxing career, he'd have a pretty good jab. That's still 98% better than most of the guys in UFC who think they can box just because they work some boxing. Mm-hmm. MMA boxing is not the same as real boxing, people. It's just not. Conor showed that, I think, in his training videos boxing recently. I think that Bisping, however, knows how to keep his hands up, put that left in there, sting him on the fucking face. That is his only key to victory here. He has to stay off the ground. He has to stay out of the clinch. And damn it, don't try any spinning wheel kicks.
I just want Bisping to rip his fucking eyeball out.
I do too.
That's all I want.
So there's no Conor talk in the news this week. Maybe some mild stuff. That whole Mayweather thing might still happen. The August 20th fight with Nate might still happen. Nothing to see here, folks, which I know a lot of people want to hear what I have to say about Conor. I have no stuff for Conor this week.
You know what I have to say? Don't be scared, homie.
Don't be scared. I'm not surprised, mother. We got an I'm not surprised at UFC Fight Night. Anyway, there is, however, some major shit talking that's not on this card that has been happening for UFC 200. John Jones said he was going to leave DC alone for a while. Like, let the UFC 199 guys have their hype or whatever. Daniel fucking Cormier, who is a fucking heel, just like his training partner, Luke Rockhold. Daniel Cormier is a fucking heel now, whether he likes it or not. There you go, Olympian. He puts up a beat up John Jones face on his heavy bag and posts it on fucking wherever. And then John Jones retweets at it. Now he knows that he is balls deep in DC's head.
Wow.
He said he was balls deep in the man's psyche, which I gotta say is true. DC, why you fucking... John Jones is an infamous shit talker, and he will totally be glad to fuck with you. He said he's gonna let it fucking drop. You guys both kind of had the last word at your last press conference. There's no reason to be starting shit this week. Conor's fucking silent. Conor's big mouth who's trying to fucking get more money. Conor and Nate don't have shit to say this week. Yet DC's got to post this fucking thing. And I
You don't want to know what he's watching on his phone.
I
right
like what is that?
I'm watching highlights from Lucha Boom last night.
Oh, did you go?
No.
No, I got
some
into
girls
it.
stealing Joey Ryan's gimmick.
No,
basically.
no,
a
it's
girl.
Joey
Oh.
Ryan first did his ballplex, and then his fiance did the same move to Scorpio Sky.
Well, I mean, I think it's kind of in the family now, so I think she's allowed that move, right?
Yeah, I wasn't offended by her taking his move. That was Casey. I was just watching Scorpio Sky try to sell it. It was
I'm offended
hilarious.
by you watching professional wrestling that isn't Lucha Underground while we're talking about MMA on our podcast.
No, I'm totally. I'm
Can we
contributing.
not keep watching Alberto Del Rio getting his head fucking kicked in? Because that was entertaining.
You want me to put that on loop?
Yeah.
I'm contributing as much as I would as if I wasn't on my phone to your MMA stuff.
That's true. That's true.
Well, the good news is I'm practically done. So
Who do you pick, Byron?
And Rockhold Bisping, you got to at least have a pick there, right?
Oh, I think Bisping is gonna go down. I think he'll lose. But I love the shit talk more than the thought of the actual fight.
And isn't that sad though? Because it is kind of like this great fairy tale Cinderella story. I mean, he fucking beat Anderson Silva in London to finally earn a title shot after 10 years. 10 years after winning Ultimate Fighter and coming in as an official UFC fighter.
There's two kinds of people on this podcast, Justin. There's people who predict things and are wrong every time,
And people who hate Cuerno.
and people who fucking get everything right. When have I got a Lucha Underground prediction wrong, Byron?
You're at all the tapings, so I don't know how you would get something wrong.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I'll say something in line and it'll happen that night. You've seen this happen numerous times.
Yeah.
Because I'm inside. I'm balls deep in their psyche, bro. And I know how Dana White books.
Who was it that wanted to come on the show? It was Brandon that wanted to come on the show, wasn't it?
Yeah, Brandon, if you want to come on the show, I'm sorry.
You're just saying no? No, Brandon, I think we should have you on the show. And shout out to all the Lucha Click who's been listening. The show is a roaring success when Byron's not on it.
Yeah, when I'm on, it gets higher ratings.
Keep sending us. Shout out to everyone who listens. See you online at the next show.
I love that even DJ fucking retweets us the week that Casey's not on.
Yeah.
And we still somehow got lower numbers than we did without a retweet from DJ. And
So you got a boost from DJ and Cortez Castro.
That's because Casey
Yeah.
goes around on every computer at his work and plays it muted in the background.
Fuck, I should
on
do that
SoundCloud.
because I am in the IT department and that gives me the license to do shit to every computer. I need to do that.
You could do the link to the episode as part of the startup. So whenever
Someone will-
a computer boots up, it'll go to the website and autoplay.
Dude, someone will listen to it and I'll get fired for something I said on this show. They're very HR.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
might not like something you said on the show?
Yeah.
Well, no, hey, speaking of Brandon, he says he's got a theory on. I was trying to find it, but it's so far back after all my
yeah, he
live
thinks-
tweets. He's got a theory on what, a Melissa thing,
Yeah.
which is interesting. We should have him on to tell us about
so
it.
we can tell him he's wrong.
You think so?
I think
You know the whole theory. Well, don't give away his gimmick.
No,
Let him come say it.
I think he's wrong, but I'm just saying that to be an asshole to Brandon.
Also, everyone
That's
keep...
at Brandon120 on Twitter. You
Yeah,
guys
what's
can
up,
hit
Brandon?
him up.
Thanks for
and-
listening, dude. Hopefully we see you
Yeah.
soon and you're doing good.
Yeah,
And
so hit
thanks-
him up on Twitter and tell him that get him pumped up to come on. Maybe we'll have him on, do a call-in thing. For
Yeah,
next
because we
week.
kind of figured out the phone thing, so it works. You don't even have to like travel to us, which would be great for me since I drive the farthest out of anybody.
Yeah.
But you know,
Well, and Byron, you're gone next week.
I'm gone on Friday.
I
so
shouldn't
we
even
could
say
do
that
it.
because then everyone's just going to want to listen next week and
Oh,
not even
dude.
listen to this podcast.
Yeah, guys,
but
Byron's
this
gone.
podcast is over, so I
Tell
guess
your
we can
friends.
say it now.
tell
We
your
could- we could
friends
do
that
it
Byron's
Thursday.
gone.
We could do it Thursday.
Yeah, so this is
No,
officially.
we fucking can't because I gotta work, dude.
we might have to
We
do
could
it.
do
We
it
need to do Thursday night. Can you do Thursday night?
I do Thursday night after like fucking 4:30, and then I got to drive all the way down here at 4:30.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'll
You
get
see
here
how
around
this podcast
7.
thing is so hard, but I'll bring donuts or something, so we'll make something happen.
I'll
for you
probably
guys
get here
next
by
week.
like
And keep-
7:30.
Keep sending your emails. We have a lot. We're still sifting through all the questions.
Yeah.
No, really, seriously, if you have a question, send it to us for real. Don't just tweet at us. Send it to mmmshow75 at gmail.com.
Show 75.
It's tasty.
Tasty.
And we'll answer it, and we'll make it entertaining for you too.
Oh, do we have any questions right now that anyone's emailed?
They're not good. No, I mean we get we get a lot of questions I think throughout the week on Twitter, but we tend to answer a lot of them.
You know what's a
and
good question?
We've gone
How many
back and
donuts
forth.
are left? We are down to 4 out of a dozen.
Oh wow, we really went after it.
We is Byron.
I had one fucking donut.
Casey's the biggest dude here and had one donut.
Because I had Taco Bell before I came over here.
Oh, you shouldn't eat Taco Bell. That's bad for you.
Yeah, and Byron's water's shut off, so now I gotta go home to take a shit.
Oh fuck, my water shut off.
Till 5 p.m., brother.
Oh, no warning.
Yeah.
Hey, was John
that's-
Cena on TV this week? Oh yeah, that's right. He does that reality show challenge thing with all the the people doing the military stuff.
Broken Skull challenge.
No, he's got his own version.
That goddamn son of a bitch.
John fucking
Whoop his
Cena.
ass.
I do want to say this. Me and Casey talked about it a little bit last week. The brand split, as people are calling it. It's
More
not
like bland shit.
It's not like everyone's all excited about this whole thing. Don't be too excited, people. All it means is 5 hours of WWE product live.
Yeah, and you'll see your favorite guys lose even more.
Are you happy with the 3 hours of live television that they're doing already?
No one
Look,
is.
the honest, real solution, the only thing that would really make everyone happy is if Raw went back to being 2 hours long.
Yeah.
Don't kid yourself. The only thing that will ever make you love Raw the way you used to love Raw during the Monday Night Wars.
I thought you were going to say the live murder of Roman Reigns on television.
No, not even that.
He's not the problem.
With a 2 hour Raw, you could get Roman Reigns over.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Roman Reigns is getting a strong reaction as a champ, and he does all right in the role.
And here's the thing I'll tell you about Roman Reigns. You're still talking about him.
Yeah. He's a main event guy.
I just did it
He
because
just is.
Byron dreams about
He's
him.
He's not the babyface Cena that they want him to be, but
Hey,
whatever.
all
You know,
I know-
he's earned
He's
his-
also not moving merch very well. You know who's
dude.
moving merch better and has been moving merch better and not even been on TV was Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins. Yeah, they really messed up with Seth Rollins.
You know what? All I gotta say is that, at the mall, like Hot Topic sells wrestling shirts. There's only like 5 or 6 guys that they do it for, and there's 2 fucking Roman Reigns shirts there. Do we
Well,
really
I
need
believe
that?
it, but that's because 15-year-old girls are the only ones that are over that Roman Reigns is over with.
Yeah, but you know what?
And there's something to be said for that. I'm not even
I
going
bought
to diss
a
on
Daniel
that.
Bryan shirt there once.
Look, if
it
there's-
looked like Luke Harper, but it was Daniel Bryan.
If there's characters that are over with high school girls, that is a key demographic for them to stay popular, especially on TV. They're great TV viewers. I mean, they've kept MTV alive as a network for 10 fucking years now when it should have died. But at the
know it
same
was still a
time,
thing.
you can't act like that's your top fucking piece of the product when they're selling, when he's number 14 on their merchandising list and Seth Rollins is number 1. Look at the merch, people. Follow the trail of merch. You watch. Next year,
the buzzards.
Pentagon merchandise should go through the roof. It better go through the fucking roof.
You know what? I personally have bought
And
a
Rey
lot.
Mysterio.
How many Pentagon shirts do you have, Byron? You got like 4
3.
fucking masks though.
I have 2 Pentagon shirts, and I have 1, 2.
I expect
4 masks.
Lucha Underground merchandising to be on a different level next year.
I have
think
4
that-
Pentagon
I
shirts.
think that Ring of
5.
Honor is actually doing a decent job with their merchandising. WWE, I think if they follow the trail of their merchandising, and yes, that'll give us New Day that everyone knows I'm not a huge fan of. But honestly, WWE should follow the trail of their
I'm not a
merchandising
fan of King Cuerno either.
and start pushing those people. Like, oh my God, Bayley sells a fucking shirt. Sasha sells a fucking shirt. Charlotte, what does Charlotte sell?
I don't know who Bailey is.
Charlotte doesn't
because
even
she's not
sell
on the main
moves. How
roster.
is she going to sell a shirt?
Yeah.
Bailey isn't on the main roster, so she doesn't count as a human being. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's true.
Actually, I
Whatever.
don't mean that because Shinsuke is on NXT.
And I think Triple H is going to change that again, and I've said this before too. Triple H is going to change the way people think about NXT because he wants that fucking rub.
Can I say
for
that
himself.
AAA and Triple H are more similar than some of you guys may know? That's all I'm gonna say.
That's some heat right there.
They can't take Bayley or Asuka off NXT because if they did, they wouldn't have an NXT women's division worth talking about.
Nia Jax.
Maybe. Hey, but that's
Nia-
the whole thing. Then you got to go out and you got to find or make
yeah.
the talent to replace them.
But like
dude, it's
Nia
cool.
Jax is something, and she will be someone to watch at some point.
But
you're
I
trying to
gotta say
sell-
this. I gotta say this though. Look, you got a baseball team, you got a club, you got your minor league team. If all of a sudden some kid is down in the fucking minors throwing 102 every fucking fastball,
You put him up to the fucking majors.
You pull the motherfucker up. Doesn't matter if he's the dude selling out that minor league stadium all day long. You put him on the fucking big show.
Yeah,
And
NXT
she
is
is
not-
fucking throwing heaters every time out. God damn it! You put her on the big show,
And Finn
you
is.
take your lumps on the little one.
Shinsuke is.
Finn wants to stay down in Orlando so he can do,
Girls.
Yeah. But I will say this: if I
Just saying.
that's exactly what
it's basically what they say
What
on the
do I
Talking Shop
know?
podcast.
What do I
anyway.
know? Full Sail's only my alma mater.
I will
don't
say
know anything about it.
But you think Finn, Joe, Shinsuke, those guys are not signed to the NXT contract. They're signed to what they're worth. Like
Right.
they're not losing out on too much money in NXT. But Bayley, she could go up, and maybe she doesn't get the treatment she's getting in NXT, but she'll be able to buy her own house.
Fuck all this talk.
Like I think she
The
deserves
real
to go up.
announcement. The real announcement, Byron.
What?
WWE 2K17. Because as much as I hate the promotion, I fucking love the games. They're no Fire Pro. I give you that. But me and Byron, wrestling game enthusiasts. Justin, I know you can't be asked to pick up a controller these days.
I'll get back to it as soon as I
He's
get over
still
this
in the
carpal
last
tunnel.
generation, you guys.
I got an Xbox that you can borrow.
The original
I got a
Xbox?
360. Oh, you got a whatever. I got a Sega Genesis and a cracked PlayStation 1 in my house too. I can play copied games, but that doesn't help me.
Get yourself Fire Pro G. You will thank me later.
Oh yeah.
All right.
But yeah, Fire Pro Wrestling, best wrestling game ever made. And I'm not talking about that shitty Avatar one they did for the Xbox 360. But WWE 2K17 got announced. We know that the cutoff date for the roster is WrestleMania. And we know who debuted before WrestleMania. So maybe, just maybe, we get Nakamura in the game, even though all his moves and shit were already in there. But I think they make him DLC because fuck us. That's why. Because that's how they
I
work.
don't know. I think that deal was in the works long enough that he might actually make it in. It'd be pretty cool though.
Did you see the commercial?
No, I haven't
did?
seen it.
Oh,
Okay.
do you know? You don't know anything about it.
No.
Basically, the
Educate.
commercial is showing the new DLC bonus, like we got with Sting and we got with Stone Cold, and this year's is Goldberg.
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
Yeah, and
You get both versions of Goldberg, black tights, and then his UFC type,
yeah,
black and white tights.
Well, but I mean, look,
yeah.
that's still a name that sells.
Yeah.
I can't say I would pop for it, but at the same time,
Well, the commercial shows him getting taken away from police and driven to Suplex City.
Yeah.
Because who wants to relive that match?
That was a great match.
Yeah.
I think it might be. I was reading. It might be a hint that Lesnar will be the cover of the game.
You know who I make
that
the
makes
cover?
sense.
Fucking Undertaker. That's who I make the cover. That's who I make the cover of every
Why?
game ever. Because he's the fucking Undertaker.
Oh, come on. But isn't that done? Lesnar, at least, they still have to push a little bit for the 4.5 days he's going to work this
Dude,
year.
all his good matches in career mode, you're not going to be able to replicate if
What's
they
the
make
next
him.
match he's going to be on? Is he going to be on SummerSlam or what?
Oh, who cares? It's going to be some shit where he beats somebody with momentum that's going to be there the next day, and then he goes and runs around for like a few months and fucks Sable and lives on a farm,
look.
eats some Jimmy John's.
Eat some Jimmy John's with his big death clutch skull.
Yep.
And speaking of which, this is the last thing I'll talk about, but we'll let you people get off of your machines. AJ Styles, do you like this angle? This
Happy
Cena
birthday,
thing?
AJ.
Happy birthday, AJ. I like it. I think it's
homophobe.
good. I think there's a lot of parallels between him and Cena, and I mean, I don't know where they're gonna go with it. I don't know how much faith we can ever have in where they're gonna treat a guy like AJ Styles
think
against
there's
a
a
guy
lot
like
of-
Cena. But
Well, I mean, I
like
think
that
it's
they did
good
it.
because it's going to have to be a lot of mic time to work a program.
And then he's going to be like, yeah, y'all John Cena.
But this pushes away a little bit from the Gallows Anderson Bullet
Yeah.
Club thing.
I
for a
don't
little
like
while.
these guys in
But
the
I
Bullet
think-
Club. We're broken up.
No, but what happened was, Styles was, I think, probably the most over babyface on the show, and then they
God, is that so true?
Well, he
Yeah,
was.
Actually,
I
it's
know.
Seth Rollins, and he's a heel.
But no, the asterisk on that is that Shinsuke's in NXT, so that's why AJ is the most over. And then,
this just makes Casey's
but
crotch itch.
they turned him heel, and normally that's kind of, because Roman's the top baby, and
Can
they
we
need more
insert those
heels.
dick sucking sounds again?
But the only reason I think it's okay and it works is because that's what he was doing in Japan. They put him with his Bullet Club guys. They could do some strong work on the other side of Cena. I think they'll do an okay program. I don't know if it's going to pay off well. I don't know if they're going to.
We gotta make Cena look strong.
Yeah,
I wish I just
Roman.
could have a time machine where somebody could go forward in time, get all of their segments, put it on one 35-minute tape for me, and let me watch it all at once, so I don't have to suffer through 3-hour Raws to get to it over the next.
Hey, you
go
guys
to
know what
YouTube.
my
Go to YouTube the
solution
next
is?
day.
Yeah.
You know what my real solution is? Not watching fucking any of it. Boom. Mic drop.
Well, I did some of that, but I do get questions about the stuff all the time, and I like to kind of be informed. And I watch
Stop
it for
asking us
informational
questions about
purposes, but-
shit that's not Lucha Underground, people.
I want to
You
see.
can ask
I
us
want to
questions
see
about
a
anything.
really.
Don't
I want to
listen.
see a big AJ Cena match.
All right.
I think they're gonna blow the roof off.
I want to see Pentagon Jr. win the Lucha Underground championship.
Wait, did you guys say happy birthday to AJ Styles?
Yeah.
I called him
And
a
you said happy
homophobe, though.
birthday to Vampiro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know who you guys didn't say happy birthday to?
Oh, happy birthday, Justin.
No, that's not my birthday.
His
fucking
birthday's in March. You piece of shit.
the queen of the heels, fucking heel Smashley. Happy
Oh,
birthday.
happy
Hey, happy
birthday.
birthday.
Yeah, I wonder if we're the
J-Man,
only
take her out
podcast.
somewhere nice.
Yeah, I wonder if we're the only podcast this week that said happy birthday to heel Smashley.
Oh, shit.
I haven't listened to theirs. Maybe they did. I don't know. Theirs just
be
went up
great-
right before we started recording
It'd
this.
be
so.
great if J-Man did, but then Urbid cut it out just to get him heat.
Oh, and he's sleeping on the couch because Urban edited the podcast.
That's messed up.
Oh,
Well, to the queen of heels, heel Smashley, happy birthday.
shit. Yeah, happy birthday.
And we're looking forward to seeing you at Ultima Lucha, but we might be standing outside because we don't know if we have tickets. Some of
No.
us aren't on the VIP, I don't think.
And they did tell us that we're getting tickets before you guys, so actually you might want to make sure you have them before you come. Just
Why
say,
you
but it's
fucking
my
with me?
birthday. Just say that. Just email and say, it's my birthday.
I don't know. I feel like it's going to be just a hot clusterfuck of hatred of not being able
There
to.
was some last year, and we've heard about it, and we've heard about people being told they came in and then turned away for VIPs, and I would have a complete shit attack if that happened. But I would, in a nice way. I'm not going to be like an asshole.
No, it's just we really want to see it, but so do a lot of other people, and there's only a couple hundred seats in the temple, man.
You know what? If it happens, we'll go to Little Tokyo, we'll eat some udon, and we'll feel a little
And
bit
honestly,
better.
I honestly feel like, I don't know if there's a way to do this algorithmically, but of people who have gotten tickets through email, I feel like Lucha should almost just go down the list in order by how many people have come to how many shows. Whoever's come to the most shows, invite those people to to Ultima Lucha first and go straight down the list, which would even put me further down because I haven't been to as many as some people. But at the same time, I feel like that would be the fairest way to do it. Like the people
I'm
who
going to
have
go
been-
with that because that would mean I'd always get tickets.
I mean, the people who have been repping Lucha hard, but honest to
+2.
God, and this is no slight to the Lucha system or anything, a guy like you who has been repping the product since day one, like, should be there.
Well, that's part of where they're still figuring out how they're running that side of the business.
Right.
Because as far
Well,
as
it's
the
not a
TV
business
show,
because they're not selling tickets.
Yeah.
They're just booking audiences, and they're doing it with a little bit of preferential treatment, but at the
they're
same
getting
time,
better. But it's a TV show. You
It's a
just
TV show.
You just say show up by 4,
and
first
their,
come, first
their
serve.
bigger concern at the beginning
Then
of
we
it
show
was,
up at 7 a.m.
was packing that fucking room and having a good audience. But now it's to the
Yeah.
point where you know the room's going to be packed, so now you want the best audience you could get. The people that you want to bring to tapings are the people who cheer loud,
Us.
who don't stare into the camera and
Us.
fuck with Vamp when he's doing segments.
Yeah. By the way, everyone who sits behind the announce table at a taping,
Like, get
stand up
loud.
and do something.
Yeah,
Get
but don't
loud.
bother Vampiro so he's about to turn around and punch you in
Yeah,
the face.
And don't stare into the camera either. Jesus.
Yeah.
like,
Unless you're
don't be a
masturbating.
goon. Like, seriously, if you sit
Don't do
behind
that
the
either.
announcers, sit back there, chant Lucha when Vamp looks at you to chant, fucking, or the assistant director or whoever's doing it. When they point at you, fucking cheer your ass off, but have a modicum of respect for yourself too. You don't have to stick your tongue out and stare in the fucking camera and high mom the shit out of it. That
Yeah.
just looks
Dude,
stupid.
do
And that makes us
something
all
cool
look
if
like
you need
That's
to.
douchebags.
let's be adults about
Like,
this.
fucking put your friend in a crossface chicken wing if you want.
Yeah, go full Bob back, then make the face turn purple.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And don't let go unless they say, I submit Mr. Bob Backlund.
So anyway, Yeah, I think that I don't know how Ultima Lucha is going to go down this year. We really hope to see all of our friends there this year. We really hope that we get to go.
Yeah.
We hope that you get to go. And if
really
you don't
hope
and we get to go,
more.
we won't cry for you, but we will cheer loud for you. But yeah, like I think there should be a certain system to the whole thing. I don't know how they've worked it out, but they've been trying different things with line passes, this, that, and the other thing. We love Lucha. We want to be there, so hopefully the other people who do get to go really want to be there too. And then I won't be so mad if we don't get to go.
Let us in.
Yeah, I doubt they're listening yet.
don't
2
know.
hours and 38 minutes of this
Oh, fuck,
podcast. Is
sorry.
anyone still listening?
Sorry, guys.
This is a 2-hour podcast.
This is longer than 2 hours. This
Hey,
is
guys,
officially the longest one
I'm
ever.
gonna let you in on a Lucha Libre secret
Hey,
since
who-
you've listened so long.
Go ahead.
Blue Demon Jr. is a Blue Demon's son.
Oh, snap. You heard it here.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Oh, another Hijo del Octagon.
Well, and on that note, folks, we got to get out of here. I got places to be. I got donuts to eat if I can ever get them out of Byron's sticky, grubby hands.
No, there's a few left.
He's busy turning him into poop right now.
So until next time, stay calm and stay in the mix.